Mrika69 just redeemed first to Peep Peepers.
I do appreciate the raids tonight. I appreciate all the new people, all the followers. We did hit 1,600. If you are new to the stream, exclamation mark Discord, join the Discord. Exclamation mark OnlyFans if you want to join the OnlyFans. But I do appreciate, oh yo, I have to sleep. I have a JOB. Unfortunately, Sag. Join the Discord. Does this mean you'll stop calling me the hard? Oh, I never did. Chat, I will be back tomorrow night, okay? Same time tomorrow night. We are also 21 subs away from 400, I think.
I'm using light mode because it lights my face, guys. It lights up my face so you can see me, Zython. Also, hi Zython, how are you? And hi Abdi, how are you? How are we doing?
OnlyFans, bro, what the hell? Nah, it's a Discord. What's your Discord?
We dead ass? I'm dead ass, Zython. I'm dead ass. It lights me up. I don't want to buy a light if I can just have things on light mode.
Whatever. But if y'all have any segments, please throw them in the Discord.
I'm eating a steak right now, by the way.
Any reacts, any of that shit. Every night? Yes, every night. But yeah, chat. These takes here, can someone add
Did you go live for a raid? Maybe. I was like, who are we gonna watch after Cairo? And then I thought,
just quit your job, you made it. I haven't fucking made it.
Do we all have that mate where you say you're outside and they say they're coming in 5 minutes but they actually take 20 minutes?
I'm here, bro. W quicker. W Mr. Quicker.
I feel like that's most people. I feel like most people say, oh, I'm basically there.
I don't know if Takes is here or if one of
Then you stand in the rain for like half an hour.
Takes would have probably
doesn't know who.
3 hours as well.
He doesn't know who?
The English for
it's crazy.
Is you are so cute. Oh, appreciate that. He's prob smoking. Is it just me or does this lesbian car have a loose butt?
Watch me do this.
Gabriel, surely. Look, HY, listen, I understand what you're doing. I will, you know what I'm gonna do?
Should I knock on him?
I have, like, again, I understand what this is, right? Like, I know who he is. I've seen him before. I do just want to say to you, like, this is not the best way to...
People are so bad at time management. I'm definitely one of those people. But I wouldn't say there I'll be there in 5. I wouldn't do that.
Like, as a streamer, when you see someone...
Welcome in, Wheat. How we doing?
Can you raid this person and it's a first-time chatter? It makes you not want to raid them.
I'm outside his house, called him 10 minutes ago, and he said he was coming outside 10 minutes ago.
Because you've literally joined my stream for me to raid him, you know what I'm saying?
Wow,
so it's like, why would I do that, you know? Yo, what's good, bro? Do you want to take part in the video? It'll only take 10 minutes. What video?
People are asking for the raid. That's crazy. Imagine doing that. Imagine asking for the raid. That's cooked.
Yo, what's good, Burnsy? I appreciate
Paps on a 7-stream streak. W, Pap.
Right now, bro. I think we're on recommended. Chat. Oh, wait, all these new
Wait.
people. Where are y'all finding the stream?
Is Cairo just gonna stay live?
Where are y'all finding the stream from? Peepers live. Can you raid?
Honestly, it might be the method. Heaps of people are showing up.
Recommended? Damn, bro. Everyone's the recommended. We're on recommended, bro. Fuck, man. But I have to sleep. I found you on OnlyFans. Bro, he's in the recommended type shit. I know, bro. I know.
I call him.
No, don't put me on night shift. Raid at Yakara, he's live. Can you end? Never, no sleep. Stay on one more hour. Chat, I have to wake up at 5:30 a.m. It's currently 12 a.m. to work. And I always feel like shit in the morning. Absolute fucking shit when I don't get enough sleep. What's good, wait? Night shift method?
What's happening with my internet? What's happening with my internet? He's thinking about it.
I was about to say something. But I don't know. I don't know, bro.
Don't say that.
I was about to say, if we get to 400 subs right now, I'll run a 24-hour. But I won't be here, that's the thing. I won't be here. I won't be here for the 24-hour because I have to go to work.
400 subs.
Don't say that. But, nah, like, I can't. Like, it's gonna be a waste. Stream on your phone? Nah, I can't swap. Do the IRL at work? I can't swap. I'll have to end stream. Yo, Angel, I appreciate the follow. Not ending until we hit 400, but I'm lying about working. What the fuck? No, because I actually would run a 24-hour, but what's going to happen is in 5 hours, I'm going to have to wake up. So that would have been in the 8-hour mark, and then I'd have to work for 8 hours, so that's 13 hours.
Stretch.
So that means I'd get back, and I'd have to stream for only another 8 hours after work.
Probably needed that, hey. Oh.
Or I just, oh, fuck, man. I don't know. Leave Peep for night shift. Bro needs someone to give 21 subs. Nah, I don't know.
He doesn't seem keen for the night shifts. Devil, how we doing?
I had a conversation with my boss before about how because there's a certain job that like I wasn't even a part of, and like there's someone else at that site that can do it. And I had a conversation with him before about how I shouldn't even, like, I don't have to go because there's someone else already there. And he was like, no, you have to go.
I'm good, Devil. I woke up at like 3 p.m.
How do I tell you got to work?
I'm breakfast at
Chat,
12 a.m.
Everybody here just pops in at the same time tomorrow night.
It doesn't work like that, bro.
Is flu going around? Are you sick? Retweet. Tall. He wants to do a 24-hour because he want a sleep call with Brianna. Like I fucking guess.
Hold out.
Alright, chat. Alright. Enough of this nonsense. Enough of this nonsense, chat. Enough of the nonsense. I am going to go to sleep. Can somebody get takes in the fucking stream? All good, X-Boss. All good, bro.
Calling him on Discord. But I guess he doesn't care.
I heard you got the flu and can't work tomorrow.
You're stretched.
Nah, I can't do that. I have to, bro. Cause I'm actually like, chat, I'm actually like an asset and shit. Like I'm actually an asset and shit.
He's an asset, guys.
And yeah, so like I actually have to go to work and shit. You know what I'm saying? I watch your streams, Kara. I just don't type.
Hi all, how we doing?
Alright, fine.
What's he doing? What's he doing?
Fine.
What does fine mean?
Fine. Alright, chat. Everybody type a good night. Everyone type an 07.
Bruh.
I appreciate y'all. It's been a good fucking stream. If you are new to the stream, please follow. Join the Discord. Please, I would do anything. I'll do anything. Twitch, keep me on the recommended. I would do anything, bro. I would do anything.
I guess he's raiding. I actually think we should have done the night shift thing.
Why didn't it raid? Alright. 07 chat. Good night. I appreciate y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow, same time. Join the Discord, please.
What song do we play to get lit?
Alright, chat. Bro, this song is so hard.
A bit nice.
Good night, y'all. Good night, good night, good night. I appreciate y'all. Good night, good night. Good night. Good night.
What's the best song for us to celebrate the raid? Here to harass you. Welcome in, Not King Born. Thank you for being here. Bro, I don't know what song we're gonna use to celebrate. Yo, welcome! Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for raiding. Thank you, Cairo. What a guy. Bang! Everyone spamming all caps bang. W Cairo's in the chat. We love Cairo. What a guy. What a stream. Welcome in. I've been what do you mean? Welcome in. I've been following? Dang. My bad. I mean, I do say welcome in to everyone whenever they show up. Athena, how we doing? Welcome in. Dark. Kang. Welcome in, Dark Kang. Goody, we are here. Israel flag. Ooh. Ooh. OMG Cairo raid. Pappy. How's everyone doing tonight? How are we doing tonight? This raid was promised to us 3,000 years ago. Okay, bro. All right, chill. Let's be chill. Juicy just says gooning. Wait, I can't read that name. Oh, Crown Mox? Is that Crown Mox? Dang. Yeah, I can't read half of these names on... Yeah, it's Crown. Crown, how we doing, bro? Welcome in. This is my favorite kebab streamer. No, but for real, everyone should follow Crown. He's a legend. Did we get a shout out for Cairo? That shout out for Cairo? Oh, someone did it. Thank you, Pappy. Genius. Goody, how we doing? Welcome in. Oh, Crown just followed me, chat. Oh. It's Crown with the follow. What do we listen to though? I don't know what to put on. I have all these overly chill like stream. Let's put this on. Now we're talking. All right. Let me lock in. Peep, WTF was that background noise? What background noise? How did I end up here? Welcome in, Raven. Welcome in. How you doing? Jorkin. Okay, thanks, wait. Convincing Cairo to stop calling me the harder. Get glasses, Unk. W kebabs. Already did you bacon, right? I didn't think you streamed anymore, bro. I do stream. This is the comeback, bro. Yo, Raven with the follow. I didn't realize you unfollowed. There you go. Thank you. I know Crown as my savior, not for food. Wait, Goody, how's Crown your savior? W Crown. Yeah, nice. The fat gut Mox is here now. End stream. Streaming until 500 followers? Where are we at? We're at 484. I don't know if I want to promise that, bro. I just sparked at like 12 a.m., bro. I don't know if I want to promise that, low key. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Is it... Really quickly responding to a DM. Streaming till 500 followers. I'm going to bed, peep. Have a good stream. Good night, Cairo. Can we get 07 Cairos in the chat? 07 Cairo. 07 Cairos in the chat. Good night, Cairo. Hope you sleep well, brother. I think we should have done the method. I think we should have done the night shift method, but I can understand why you would be hesitant to do the night shift method. I can understand. Peep, did you hear the knocking on your door? Wait. Is there actually someone at the door? Wait. Let me... I think I do hear something. Wait.
Wow. What a stream. What a beautiful stream. It's the most beautiful stream I've ever seen. And we've got to say thank you for the raid, Kiaro. Thank you for the raid. We really appreciate it. What a streamer. You know, people are saying Kiaro is the greatest streamer of all time. Of all time. And frankly, I believe them. Bros banned from night shift. I don't know what you're talking about. I do night shift all the time. And I've had no problems. I've never done anything wrong. I'm not in any files. I'm the greatest president of all time. And everyone knows it's true. You've got a visitor, that's right. The greatest visitor of all time. The greatest stream. Hello, Crown. I want to say a special hello to Crown. Welcome to the Peep stream, and God bless America.
Guys, I think chat's trolling. There was no one at the door. There's no one there. Yeah, nice. All because of Crown Mox. Wait. Weren't you on Cairo's stream? Yeah, I was on Cairo's stream last night, bro. Welcome in, X-Boss. How we doing? Oh, yeah, I was on Cairo's stream last night. I got mod. I won the mod apps last night, guys. And if I had a soundboard, I'd do a woo. Won the mod apps last night. Very happy about that. Appreciate it very much. Yo, X-Boss with the follow. Thank you for the follow, X-Boss. This is a classic alert. Can I use you? No. You got insane streamer personality, bro. Wow. Dude, that's actually crazy, bro. Because I know, Crown, I know that I mostly just come into your stream and call you Kebab Mox and say Kebab stream when, so I wouldn't even be... Tony Hawk's prostate is like my actual day one. That's crazy, bro. Has been following for 3 months, and that's not even correct because you unfollowed before. That's just the last time you unfollowed. He's my actual day one. He just unfollowed. But Crown, that actually means a lot, bro. And honestly, if I'm being like, I'm gonna be real for a second. I was worried that Crown just wouldn't like me as a person because I do the same kebab joke every time I come into his stream. And sometimes it's funny and sometimes I feel like I'm going too far. I want a kebab now. Yeah, that's what happens to me too. Lol, it's cool. You're unnatural, but honestly, bro, that actually means so much. That's crazy. Peep, I have news. What's the news? By the way, chat, Tony Hawk Prostate, that is his name, Tony Hawk Prostate. He's my day one, and he had a baby, what, like 2 weeks ago? I feel like it was like 2 weeks ago. What? Wait, I don't know why you're laughing. Tony Hawk's prostate, that's a serious thing. Wait, you think prostates are funny? Wait? You really think prostates are funny, bro? Prostates are serious. And if you... Wait, what age are you supposed to get your prostate checked? What age do you get your prostate checked? This is a prostate awareness stream. 40. You need to start getting your prostate checked at 40. So if anyone in chat is 40, Tony says, we got our rental place moved stuff in today, and baby just smiled for the first time today. And the boy is now in a 000 size. That's wild. Maori, welcome in, Maori. How we doing? How we doing, Maori? Maori with the freaking partner over here. That's what the tick means, right? Fire content? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Verified. Chat, I swear people that are verified are usually partners. Am I off on that? Well. I've been 2 times now. I've seen 2 times now. Sorry guys. I'm not very good at reading. You will learn this about me. Not the best reader of all time, if I do say so myself. Someone's stream, my stream. You're everywhere, Maori. Yeah, W Maori. That's good. Supporting the team. I set up this cool thing yesterday where I have all these live backgrounds. I don't know which one to go for though. There's this one. This is pretty cool, right? Giving someone a prostate exam. That's crazy. So Raven, are you... Oh no, I thought that was Raven. That's Vamp Athena. Athena, you're a medical practitioner? Are you actually giving someone a prostate exam right now? Could you imagine if Athena is giving someone a prostate exam and like on her phone, chatting on Twitch in the other hand? Could you imagine you're getting a prostate exam from Vamp Athena and she's laughing while she's doing it? I would not, honestly, if I got a prostate exam, I would not want them to laugh or cry. I don't know. I don't think I would probably want them to exhibit any emotion whatsoever. I feel like that, just an emotional prostate exam. Well, I'm not medical staff yet. Wait, you're not medical staff, but you're giving a prostate exam? That's kind of sus. I'm kind of sus. What if they say tee-hee? I would not want them to say tee-hee. I don't think I want them to do anything like that indicates that they're enjoying it or that they're having any experience other than just a purely professional examinatory experience. If examinatory is a word, then you would be cooked. I mean, you might be totally fine. Like, you might get a totally professional, effective, worthwhile prostate exam, and they say tee-hee, but everything goes fine. That could happen, I feel like. I'm not saying it's guaranteed. What if you find out they're gooning? I feel like you'd be able to tell. I feel like you could tell that that's happening. I think you'd be like, what? Why are they moving like that? Wild. You know, we used to try and be a PG-13 stream here. That was yesterday. That we were trying to make a PG-13 yesterday. I don't know if that's working out so great. What's this link? Whoop. Whoop. Just scroll all the way down because my chat scrolled all the way to the top for no reason. What is this? The simple clamp is stronger than you think?
It's an old traditional way of holding work at the workbench, primarily used by woodworkers, but you can also use it as a blacksmith.
I don't get this.
The hold fast are a little bit.
I don't get this. It's a hole.
This is a hold fast. It's an old traditional way of holding work at the workbench, primarily used by woodworkers, but you can also use it as
I can't even see it.
the anvil. The hold fast are a little bit undersized for the hole they fit. In this case, a 3/4.
I don't know why you sent this. The Charizard fell off my Crocs while moving furniture. Big sad. Surely you can. Do you still have it? Surely you could glue it back on.
To release it, all you do is tap the back, and it comes right out.
Why did you send that? Is it just because you're a dad now? Because you're a dad now, you like that's what you're into? Is that what happens? Is that contagious? Like, if I hang out with you, am I gonna suddenly be interested in hold clamps? Yo, Tano Shark with the follow. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Athena says, because you're like bend over ass all in the face for this prostate exam. As a dad, I'm really interested in tools and clamps. Were you interested in tools and clamps before your son was born? That's what I want to know. You might be. I-10. Hey, ooh. You were not interested in tools and clamps before becoming a dad. Tools kinda, clamps no. Interesting. I guess that just must be the way that it works. We'll do this. Size. I've got a little bit of steak here I'd like to eat. I wonder if there's anything in Reacts that's like broad enough. That it might appeal to everyone. Because I feel like a lot of the videos I put in React are like about specific tech and stuff. Disneyland's most preventable tragedy sounds cool. I'm glad to hear that you're not a bot, Vampathina. Appreciate that. Yeah, probably Disneyland. What's this one? The greatest comeback of all time, Motorola. Yeah, it's another tech one. US secret weapon used by Venezuela sounds interesting. Look at this lovely lawnmower. Bro, they really got you, huh? As a dad, I'm also suddenly interested in lawnmowers. Drink up. I need some water. Hi, Water. Welcome in. How are you? How's it going? What am I doing? I'm looking at a lawnmower. Wow. You know what? 18 volt? Hi, Athena. OMG. Hi, Water. What have we got in Reacts? Maybe I'll let you guys see what I'm looking at. We got hardest NASA mission in history. I think we did those Apple ones. Venezuela uses US secret weapon. You're starting to sound old? Wait, I'm starting to sound old? I'm not the lawnmower guy. Tony Hawk's prostate is the lawnmower guy, okay? Enthusiast brands will betray you. I think it's too niche. Too niche. I think Disneyland. I'm feeling Disneyland, chat. Disneyland tragedy. Let's do it. Disneyland's most preventable tragedy.
This is the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
Wow, nice rendering. What the heck?
A mine train roller coaster rattling down the tracks at 45 kilometers per hour. One guest will not make it through this next ride alive.
Actually, I shouldn't be cheesy like that because someone actually died.
Disneyland calls itself the happiest place on Earth.
This kingdom of fantasy and imagination is the happiest place on Earth.
Life-size movie characters, blissful kids, and carefree parents. Safety on the rides is supposed to be the park's top priority. But something has changed over the past few years.
I have a sudden interest in eating an apple while peeling it with a pocket knife for no reason. All while I pointed at my son. Wait, you're pointing the pocket knife at your son? What? That sounds weird. 25? No.
During the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad crash, riders suffer broken ribs, facial cuts, and painful chest injuries. One person dies. And this is not the only fatal accident.
28. How'd you... That's exactly my age. What the heck?
How did this happen?
43.
How
okay, can we ban TanoShock?
Turn into a nightmare at the turn of the millennium. We talked to journalists, engineers, and writers to piece the story together.
It seemed like every couple of weeks there was some new headline of some horrible thing that happened at Disneyland.
He warned them in writing several times, and they ignored him. They ignored him because it didn't fit into their proposal.
As it turns out, these accidents were no unfortunate coincidence. They appear to have been the result of calculated corporate
I miss your birthday?
and disastrous negligence by the staff.
I did miss your birthday. You can go back and look at the VOD. Oh, actually, you can't look at the VOD because the person got banned. But I was on someone's stream, and it was like 1 a.m. or something. And I said, it's Tony Hawk's prostate's birthday, but I don't want to message him because he's probably not sleeping great anyway. And then I probably slept all day the next day. But happy birthday. Happy birthday. You miss my son's birthday too? That is also true. I guess I suck. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, see, all remembers it. It's true. I did do that. I did say that. And then I just was slack.
And at the center of it all sits one of the world's most powerful...
You miss my partner's birthday as well? I don't know if I know Glace's birthday, though. So I don't know if you can hold that one against me. I don't know if you ever even told me Glace's birthday, so... I missed TanoShock's birthday as well. It's all January. Well, if you want me to not miss Glace's birthday, you'll have to DM it to me.
Consulting firms. McKinsey.
And DM me your baby's birthday so I remember it.
My
Welcome back,
first time I
X-Boss.
visited Disneyland was in the summer of 1969. I was 6 years old. I just remember the feeling of being someplace unlike
birthday was
any
Friday.
place I'd
Happy
visited
birthday, X-Boss.
ever before in my life. It was truly a magical feeling.
Happy birthday, Tony Hawk's prostate. Happy birthday, Tony Hawk's prostate's kid whose name I won't say on stream. And happy birthday, Glace. Happy birthday, X-Boss. Happy birthday, Tony Hawk's prostate's cat. Don't give babies drugs, please. Wait, who was talking about giving babies drugs? What?
For many, a trip to Disneyland, California is a lifelong dream. something they travel
pretty
from
good.
all over the world to experience.
One's in chat if you've been to
Walt
Disneyland.
Disney, the legendary founder of the entertainment
2 in
empire,
chat if you've
once
been to
said,
Disney
I don't
World.
want the public to see the world they live in
3 in
while they're
chat
Disneyland.
if you
I want
crack
them
me.
to feel they're in another world.
Disneyland is just able to tap into something
What does that
that
mean?
no place else has, a combination of joy, nostalgia, innocence.
Pretty good. It's expensive.
Color,
Like a lot of money. I
music,
wouldn't do it these
all
days.
with a story personalized for each person.
But back when I had more
playing in the
money,
background that sews
I did
it all
it and I
together
enjoyed
through
it.
familiar images and characters.
This is David Koenig. He's
Walt
written
Disney was a
several
Nazi,
books about
actually?
Disneyland, and over the years, he has interviewed around 1,000 Disney employees.
like he was a bit anti-Semitic,
Disneyland
right?
California opened in 1955.
What was the
and for
extent?
decades, it was considered one of the safest theme parks in the world. In 1991, an expert magazine even recognized the park's facilities division as the world's best maintenance organization. But at some point, others start calling the shots.
Walt Disney was not... No, Walt Disney was not a Nazi. While he faced accusations of anti-Semitism and was accused of hosting Nazi filmmaker Leni Riefenstahl in 1938, he actively produced anti-Nazi propaganda films for the US government between 1941 and 1945. His studio supported the Allied war effort, contradicting any affiliation with Nazi ideology. Key points regarding the claim: anti-Nazi propaganda, which I'd already talked about. Controversies. Some accounts suggest he held conservative anti-communist and anti-union views. Well, he was obviously a capitalist, right? Riefenstahl visit. Documentation indicates that Leni Riefenstahl, a filmmaker for the Nazi regime, visited Hollywood in 1938, and Disney was one of the few to welcome her. I didn't expect it to be a woman, I'm gonna be real. Though this occurred before the US entered war and prior to widespread knowledge of the full extent of Nazi atrocities, there is no evidence that Disney was a member of the Nazi Party or subscribed to their ideology. Coca-Cola was a Nazi? Coca-Cola, the drink, was a Nazi? Because of Fanta and stuff? Yeah, well, I know that they gave the Nazi soldiers Fanta, right? I thought that was because they couldn't have Coca-Cola. Something like that. At some point, Coke bought Fanta, I think. Fact checking if Walt Disney an anti-Semite or racist. What the heck is this? Walt Disney the quasi-Nazi. Stretch time. Let's go back to the video. I don't think I care. He wasn't a Nazi.
This is Paul Pressler. He's been Disneyland California's top executive for 3 years now. On paper, the numbers don't look bad. The parks division is turning a healthy profit.
That sounds
Pressler
familiar.
is determined to squeeze
Tony
out
Hawk's
more
Post-it.
because Disney stocks aren't doing so well.
He wanted to impress the board. And the way you do that is it's the quickest way. And the way to do that was by cutting maintenance.
That's Walt Bogdanich, a New York Times journalist. We interviewed him and his colleague, Mike Forsyth, for this video. They co-authored this book, a key source for our research. You'll find the link in the description. Pressler is a former toy industry executive
It's a pretty good name,
and
isn't
known
it?
as a hard-nosed cost-cutter. And for that, he brought in help from McKinsey. McKinsey is one of the most prestigious consulting firms in the world. The company hires only the best.
This one I know is true, being that Coke and Pepsi made crystal see-through variants of their drinks so that Soviet leaders could drink Western Cola on camera without being found out. That's crazy. Minecraft Queen. The Queen is here just by to say hi before I head to bed. Yeah, it would be very late in the US, I feel like. So good night. Hello, Minecraft Queen, and good night. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a wonderful sleep.
Best of the best. Clients pay up to $1,200 per hour for their expertise. Now, a few of those consultants have drawn up a plan to make Disneyland
Effort
even
to
more
blackmail
profitable.
Soviet leaders, soft
And
power.
today, they're pitching their ideas to Pressler.
Soft drink power?
They spent over a year studying every facet of Disneyland.
Okay, I gotta go.
Looking for ways to cut costs.
Bye, chat. Bye,
Initially,
Vampathina. Thanks for being here.
McKinsey and Company came in and targeted the maintenance
Have a good
division
one.
that was known as one of the most respected facilities divisions of any company anywhere.
Hey, Jojo.
And yet, the
How are you?
consultants aimed to slash the division's budget by 25%, mainly by cutting staff. To do that, they borrowed a concept from the aviation industry called reliability-centered maintenance, or RCM. The idea is that maintenance decisions should not be based on the intuition of experienced employees, but on the analysis of repair histories and breakdown rates. According to McKinsey, the resulting increase in efficiency would allow the park to let go or transfer about half of its maintenance staff. And that would save Disney up to $16.9 million per year. Pressler goes on to put many of those recommendations into practice. In the past, maintenance workers were each assigned to one specific ride, which they ended up knowing inside out. Now they're floated between several attractions to maximize efficiency.
I don't think steak is the best thing to eat on stream. I'm struggling to chew it. And I'm reading chat and I can't respond. I'm good, Jojo. I'm good. Tony Hawk says, hey, you could sink our trade vessels, but you won't get more of that sweet Pepsi, Gorbachev. Joanne says, hi, Tano. Alpha says, good morning, Mr. PPP. Not enough P's on the end. 4 P's, 2 E's, 4 P's. Kano Shark says, hi, Alpha. Tony Hawk says, yeah, so this stuff is why capitalism is bad. Atrocities at the cost of doing business. I don't think that's why capitalism is bad. I think that's why the people making those decisions are bad. I think capitalism works a lot better if, you know, you have good people. And the bad people should be in a lot of trouble. W streak? I didn't see a streak. Oh, steak. See it. I can't read chat. I can't read. I do love steak. I live on it. Yeah, so this shiz is why capitalism is bad. Oh, it's the same thing. I wouldn't mind a steak right now. Go for it, dude. Capitalism naturally leads to a lowering of quality over time. How's a delicious retweet?
Also, most maintenance workers are transferred to the night shift. Only a small emergency response team remains to handle mechanical breakdowns during the day. That way, the mechanics can work undisturbed after the park closes its gates.
Moving more folks to third shift probably made some sense, but not moving almost everyone, because there are many things that can't be done in the middle of the night when it's dark and cold and wet. You're not going to effectively painting a building in the middle of the night.
Many employees complain. It's a harsh change for people who've worked days almost their entire lives.
Many of them were devastated by these changes to suddenly have your working conditions worsen by tenfold. You know, if you're working suddenly graveyard shift and never able to see your family, being exhausted on your job, being rushed through what you had to do.
McKinsey responds by granting all overnight workers a free annual subscription to the Working Nights newsletter. It features leading experts sharing shift work wisdom on nutrition, sleep, and a healthy family-work balance. To no avail, according to David Koenig, more and more employees are soon being treated for high blood pressure and other stress-related symptoms. Night work significantly
I need to sleep. It's 6:40 a.m. for me.
Simply not very
Stream
healthy.
goes well. Well,
So
good night,
management
Wheat.
brings
Thank you
in
for being here at
psychological
6:40 a.m. That's pretty impressive. I hope you sleep really well. And you have a wonderful day when you wake up. Jojo says bye, Wheat.
They advise insightful suggestions, such as to use caffeine to stay alert, and have their loved ones videotape daytime family activities so the workers can stay connected to them.
Oh, weird. They don't even
Robert
see their family.
Klostrike is part of Disneyland's maintenance crew. One day, he's interviewed by a McKinsey consultant to review his routine on the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. The consultant asks him, "Why do you inspect the lap bars every single day? Those are the restraints that hold passengers in their seats." And according to McKinsey's data, they have never failed.
And the maintenance worker said, well, the reason there's no accidents is because we check the lap bars every day.
So
and
true.
It was almost as if, we're not going to do, if we were an airline, we're not going to do pre-flight checks because we haven't had accidents in a while.
In 1997, Klostrig sends an internal memo to warn his supervisors. The ongoing staff shortage and labor distribution could no longer guarantee effective daily preventative management.
He warned them in writing several times, and they ignored him. They ignored him because it didn't fit into their proposal, which was, look, cost cutting, if we do it in a rational way, is a good thing.
Klostrig is concerned that the new system can no longer guarantee proper maintenance. And unfortunately, time will prove him right. But who exactly are these consultants? And how do they work?
The Gray Men? What does that mean?
This is Eric Edstrom. He holds an MBA and a master's degree in environmental science from Oxford. Edstrom has served as a soldier in Afghanistan. He returned disillusioned and is now determined to make a difference. He wants to help fight climate change. McKinsey promises him exactly that.
Dream with me for
What's this bit about?
What if we could be...
It's called Disneyland's Most Preventable Tragedy. And it's about a certain roller coaster where they kept doing cost cutting on staff and maintenance until things went very badly.
The largest private sector catalyst for decarbonization in the world.
To change the world, make the world just a little bit better place.
To bring a new future to life. Doing something that's meaningful to our
Why does her voice sound like AI?
And ultimately the societies they act on, and being an enabler for that kind of change. That is change that matters.
In 2018, after working for another consulting group, Edstrom joins McKinsey. He's full of energy and optimism.
Is it kind of funny, chat, that we're watching a video called Disneyland's Most Preventable Tragedy, and it's about someone dying and many people getting severely injured on a roller coaster, and I started by being like, oh yeah, Disneyland's pretty fun. Who's been to Disneyland?
If there's one thing McKinsey does very, very well, it's recruit the best and brightest.
McKinsey is basically an evil company.
From elite universities in Europe and the United States and in Asia as well. They appeal to young people, really bright people, with a very attractive package that you'll be able to learn about business in the world, and you might also make a positive difference in the world.
It's not funny.
McKinsey...
Chat, why has McKinsey never come to me and tried to lure me in? Does anyone know why?
Is one of the most coveted employers on the planet. Each year, nearly 1 million people apply for just a few thousand spots. Only about 1% make it in. The firm claims to serve 90 of the top 100 corporations worldwide.
You might be too smart.
McKinsey
Yeah.
also
Retweet
advises governments
Alpha.
around the world,
I think Alpha's right.
from ICE in the US and the German Defense Ministry, to past stints with Saudi Arabia and Russia.
They're doctors for companies. They're corporate doctors. That's how they like to view themselves. In the most simple terms, they have knowledge that for many reasons companies pay for, and they pass on that knowledge for good or ill to their clients.
Hiring McKinsey means getting support from a small army of exceptionally smart and highly trained advisors. These consultants help managers with some of their most challenging tasks, acquire other companies, drive innovation, or cut costs. Or at least they try to help.
One of the problems is that when you hire McKinsey, you're hiring young people who don't have experience. You're hiring people who don't know your industry, and you're paying them a lot of money because supposedly they have this genius. Because they're McKinsey, they know what to do, but often they don't know what to do. And frankly, they're just doing what management tells them to do because management doesn't want to take responsibility for layoffs or for cost cutting. So it's easier to say, hey, well, McKinsey told us to do it.
Disneyland chairman Paul Pressler and McKinsey go on to form a highly profitable alliance. The consultants deliver good numbers, which appear to legitimize the layoffs and budget cuts. Meanwhile, Pressler continues to climb the ranks inside Disney.
Rotten wood.
The effects of the rigid cost-cutting slowly start to show throughout the park. Paint is peeling here and there, rides break down more often. And when the lights on Main Street go dark, no one replaces the bulbs anymore.
Most of that preventive maintenance was gone, and it was just sort of emergency, last-minute slapdash, get this thing working in the middle of the night maintenance. Things were breaking down constantly. The late 90s, you would walk through Disneyland, and it would be a third of the attractions could be closed. Unfortunately...
That's crazy, because I feel like Disney's kind of peaked in the 90s. Like Lion King and stuff. I feel like that was like peak Disney. That's crazy that they weren't even spending money on the rides. I mean, I guess I'm talking more about peak quality-wise. I'm sure they probably make way more money now.
There were consequences for these many decisions of moving to people in charge who didn't necessarily have a familiarity with how to operate the attractions.
Christmas Eve, 1998. Luann Dawson is 33 and works as a software engineer at Microsoft. He and his wife and son are standing in line for a ride called Rivers of America. The Columbia, an old-fashioned riverboat, is approaching the dock. According to David Koenig, management significantly reduced the number of crew members to the bare minimum of 3. Today, one of them is running late. Another colleague agrees to fill in at the...
Disneyland is tiny in Hong Kong? You should see the Disneyland in Australia.
Last minute. She's standing at the dock, holding a nylon rope and ready to dock the ship. Disneyland's safety protocol says she should wait until the Columbia has fully stopped and reversed.
Makes
but
sense.
She's new to this section of the park. 2 months ago, she completed a 10-day crash course covering 7 different attractions. She has never docked the Columbia before and has not been trained to operate the ride. The 4-kilogram iron cleat on the ship's hull is loose. The wood around it is rotten. She throws the rope. Too early. The ship is still moving. And the cleat is torn from the ship. It shoots back towards the dock and hits the employee's foot and ankle. Then it ricochets upwards, crushing Luann Dawson's skull and striking his wife across the face.
Does she get crushed? I hope not. Wait. What did you just say? What did you just say?
Ankle.
Wait.
It shoots back towards the dock and hits the employee's foot and ankle. Then it ricochets upwards, crushing Luann Dawson's skull and striking his wife across the face.
That's crazy.
The dock is almost immediately cleaned by Disneyland personnel. According to Koenig, they also brief witnesses on what to say to the police. But officers don't arrive for 5 hours. Apparently, they only heard about the accident from the paramedics. 48 hours later, Luann Dawson is declared brain dead at the hospital and taken off his respirator. An investigation by the competent authority blames the accident on inadequate staff training. Several employees will later remember having noticed the loose cleat and the rotting wood around it, but it was obviously never repaired. The weak wood is never formally identified as a cause of the accident.
What?
The new regime and the McKinsey recommendations had made so many cutbacks. Everything sort of accumulated into this perfect storm of terror. It was horrible.
The Dawson family sues the park
Is
for
it just
damages.
me, or does all the voices sound like AI? What's the deal with that? I guess he just
Disney
has a bad
settles out of
mic.
court and pays an estimated $20 to $25 million. The exact terms of the settlement are sealed. At first, Disneyland reacts by updating ride procedures and bringing back experienced ride operators.
What's going on? I just came back. Craziest thing. They had this big ship where they weren't doing any maintenance and it went rotten. And there's a thing on a ship called a cleat, which is like a big metal bar that you throw the rope onto when the ship docks. And this employee throws, apparently she wasn't trained enough or something. She throws the rope onto the cleat while the ship's still moving. But because they weren't doing any maintenance on the ship and the wood holding the cleat onto the ship was rotten, it came flying off. It hits her in the ankle and then it bounces up off the ground and it shatters this guy's skull, and I think it made his wife brain dead. Someone's skull got crushed, yeah.
But according to David Koenig, many of these safety
and Disney briefed every witness that was there and told them what they should say to the police. Not sus at all. And also Disney claimed it only happened because she didn't have enough training, not because we didn't do any maintenance on our ship. And the wood was literally rotten and the cleat came out of the wood.
are quietly rolled back soon after.
Some new procedures were instituted immediately as far as extra precautions in how to operate the ship. But unfortunately,
what always happens. They don't do anything until people die.
Important reasons
yeah,
that
Disney,
allowed this accident
Disneyland,
to happen related
California.
to the cutbacks, those were allowed to continue.
It was forgotten because it was believed that McKinsey was doing the right thing and Disney was doing the right thing by listening to them. And accidents do happen. I mean, that is a fact. There's no way that, a company can avoid all problems.
What they really tried to do, at least try to interpret their actions from the outside, appeared to be doing was to protect their own bad decisions and cutbacks as to sort of cover their backsides.
2 months after the Columbia tragedy, maintenance worker Robert Klostreich resends his warning. This time he submits it directly to one of the park's senior managers. He writes, "I'm concerned that the attractions are deteriorating even more." Shortly after, Klostreich is fired. Disney claims he was let go because he refused to work night shifts. Klostreich himself believes he was dismissed for blowing the whistle. The cost-cutting doesn't seem to slow down Paul Pressler's own ascent. By the time of the Columbia accident, he had just been promoted to president of the entire Disney theme park division. But this is only the beginning. In 2000, a 4-year-old boy named Brandon Zucker falls out of a spinning car on the Roger Rabbit cartoon spin. He's trapped under the following car and stuck there for 10 minutes before first responders can get him out. Brandon suffers severe brain damage and can never walk or talk again. He dies at just 13 years old. There's no evidence that ties the accident directly to the cost-cutting measures, but an official investigation once again cites grave mistakes committed by the staff. Brandon Zucker should never have been seated closest to the cutout entryway of the car. Also, ride operators probably failed to properly lower his lap bar. It stands to reason that better training might have prevented the tragedy from happening.
To my knowledge, the experts from McKinsey and Company that were brought in, none of them had any theme park experience. They were all folks
pizza
who
experience.
were trained in doing business better in general. In a sense, that's what Disney really wanted. Their company had been run.
What is going on? This was the 90s. I'd like to think this stuff is fixed, but I feel like it wasn't that long ago that someone's wife died at Disneyland. And because they had accepted the Disney Plus terms and conditions, he wasn't allowed to sue Disney. So, yeah, I guess what's going on at Disney is fair.
Park experts since its founding 40 years before.
McKinsey is hired to solve problems and make companies better. But better in what way? Better for whom? McKinsey has made a lot of money working for the tobacco industry.
I've had over 40 pizzas in the last 30 days. Living currently in Mark Shapiro should be in jail. He has no pizza experience. He's never been in the pizza category. I would just say, stay tuned. The day of reckoning will come. The record will be straight.
Why not set the record straight now? I mean, what is it about the record that's not straight?
Stay tuned.
No pizza experience. 40 pizzas in the last 30 days.
It has advised authoritarian governments and has helped the ICE department in the US, quote-unquote, optimize its detention and deportation processes. But perhaps the most haunting example is this one. Since the mid-90s, US pharmaceutical...
that same company's helping ICE?
All folks who were trained in doing business better in general. In a sense, that's what Disney really wanted. Their company had been run by theme park experts since its founding 40 years before.
McKinsey is hired to solve problems and make companies better. But better in what way? Better for whom? McKinsey has made a lot of money working for the tobacco industry. It has advised authoritarian governments.
Tobacco is bad.
And has helped the ICE department in the US, quote-unquote, optimize its detention and deportation processes. But perhaps the most haunting example is this one. Since the mid-90s, US pharmaceutical company Purdue has been selling a drug called Oxycontin. The company said it had a low risk of addiction, but that claim turned out to be false. As of 2004, McKinsey was deeply involved.
Does McKinsey even do? They poach young, intelligent people from the top universities in the US and Europe and Asia, and then they basically consult companies for Disney, ICE, who else did they say? Obviously, this big pharmaceutical company. Basically, they'll consult, I think, for pretty much anyone to, I guess, make I don't know, cut costs and make them more profitable.
And Purdue turbocharged sales
More
of the highly
efficient.
addictive opioid. One strategy involved identifying which doctors were most likely to generate the biggest increases in Oxycontin prescriptions if actively targeted by Purdue's sales force. We know all this because McKinsey admitted to it in court. McKinsey also helped Purdue avoid problems with the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. The FDA also happened to be one of McKinsey's clients.
You know, not only was McKinsey working with the regulator and then the industries, but also sometimes it was the same consultants doing that work. The same consultants would be advising the Food and Drug Administration in the United States, and they would also be on a project with an opioid maker.
Dude, Big Pharma is actually the most cooked thing in the world.
50,000 people in the U.S. have died from opioid-related overdoses. Purdue isn't the only culprit, but the company played a major role in fueling America's opioid crisis. Eventually, thousands of opioid lawsuits were filed against Purdue Pharma and its owners, the Sackler family. They agreed to a $7.4 billion settlement after previously paying $5.5 billion in fines. The company is now bankrupt. McKinsey spent years shaping Purdue's strategy. Walk Bogdanich says they've always used the same exact excuse.
Well, they just said that McKinsey's helping ICE, so I think it must still be a thing.
Used to dodge any sort of responsibility.
They can always say and have said that we just gave advice, we didn't give orders. They can always slip out of responsibility by saying that, well, we recommended it, but we didn't carry out the orders. And that worked for a long time.
We help organizations in Australia and New Zealand achieve their full potential. So that's the Australia and New Zealand branch, I guess. It's an American multinational strategy and management consulting firm that offers professional services to corporations, governments, and other organizations founded in 1926 by James O. McKinsey. McKinsey is the oldest and largest of the MBB management consultancies. I don't know what MBB means. But yeah, they're still going. McKinsey still exists and is big, yeah.
Until the opioid crisis.
We were able to look at thousands and thousands of documents about that case, and it really did present a picture of these McKinsey consultants that were working extremely close with the management. They were part of the team, and the result was that they did have to pay a price.
In 2020,
I just looked up because I've heard about there's a thing where pharmaceutical companies will hire hot people as their representatives, and those people will actually have sex with the doctors that prescribe the medications, and they'll like give them gifts and stuff, and they'll go on cruises and they'll get watches and stuff depending on how much they prescribe certain pharmaceuticals, and even if they're addictive or whatever. Yeah, so I just googled evidence for that. It says evidence regarding the use of sexual favors in pharmaceutical sales to doctors primarily derived from high-profile corporate scandals, specifically in China and the United States. While the use of attractive, charismatic salespeople, friendship, and flattery is a well-documented industry-wide marketing tactic, the direct exchange of sex for prescriptions has been identified in specific illegal bribery cases. So this is a thing that actually happens. Evidence of corporate scandals, GlaxoSmithKline, China scandal. Chinese authorities and subsequent international investigations revealed that GSK sales representatives in China were instructed to offer bribes to doctors to increase drug prescriptions. Reports indicate that staff were trained to cater to doctors' pleasures, with investigations finding evidence of sexual favors provided to doctors to encourage the prescription of drugs. A covert sex tape involving a former GSK China head and his girlfriend was part of this scandal. Bruh. Yo! Joe Bussies Tinks with the follow. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate ya. Holy moly, right? That's pretty crazy. And like, I remember going to the doctor when I was a kid. I don't even know. I think I might have just had a cold, and our like family doctor prescribed me with a freaking like Ventolin inhaler. She gave me like a blue inhaler and a red inhaler, and she was like, take the red one once a day every day, and the blue one 3 times a day, or whatever it was. And I just had a cold, and she did the same thing. Like she tried to prescribe that to my dad, and she prescribed it to my mum. And I don't think any of us needed inhalers. So I wonder what was going on there.
24, McKinsey paid over $600 million to settle investigations into its role in the opioid crisis. The firm has since apologized for its
$600 million
involvement.
to avoid the investigation. So they stood to lose more than $600 million if it got investigated.
The statement can still be found on its official website. It reads, "This terrible public health crisis and our past work for opioid manufacturers will always be a source of profound regret for our firm." The statement also emphasizes that the company introduced...
Do they regret causing people to die at Disneyland? I've always wanted an inhaler. Why would you want an inhaler? Are you cooked?
Comprehensive compliance.
You know that if you use an inhaler, the more you use it, the more reliant on it you become? Because I don't know if it's like something that your body's naturally producing a hormone or something that makes you breathe properly, and then you take the inhaler, and then that provides it so your body doesn't need to produce it anymore. But I believe it's something like that.
Forms.
I don't know. It looked cool to me as a kid. Well, they got you, didn't they?
And yet, McKinsey even advised Purdue Pharma on how to counter emotional messages from families who lost members to opioid overdoses. The firm also admitted to this in court. We don't know if McKinsey offered a similar service to Disney after. Well,
loose screws. This will go well.
By now, more and more Disneyland employees are speaking up against McKinsey.
As they should be, and they're probably all getting fired.
Doesn't every business try to optimize? And what's the big deal with making the park more efficient?
See, I would argue it's not efficient to have people die at the theme park. That
sure,
seems
you can't
inefficient.
please everyone during a transition like this. And McKinsey only ever gives advice. The final shots are always called by the park's management.
Look, Jojo, I just don't think you can live that way. I don't think you can live that way. Like, yes, sure, there are rides that fail and people die, but the odds that it's going to be you are just so low that I think you're missing out on a lot more by just never going on a ride. I think it's probably fair. Like, I definitely have gone to shows or whatever where the rides look pretty rinky-dink, and I feel like the ones where they're just like setting them up for a weekend or whatever, they feel more dodgy to me. I don't know, just be smart. If it looks like it's falling apart, don't go on it. But I didn't feel unsafe at any point when I went to Disneyland, and I'm sure that they're being a lot better about this stuff these days. Tenno Shark says, I've had an inhaler my whole life. Do you have asthma? Like, what's it for? I've been on a sketch ride in the Philippines, never again. Yeah. Xbox says, I have asthma. True. And to answer your question, Tenno Shark, Jojo said that she thought that inhalers looked cool. That's her reason for wanting one.
Marcelo Torres dies at only 22 years old. His best friend was seated next to him and survives, severely injured. 9 other passengers are hurt in the accident. That morning, staff at Big Thunder Mountain Railroad had noticed a strange noise coming from the train, but they didn't know how to respond and ended up hesitating too long.
Wait, passengers heard the
Torres's
noise?
family sues Disney and investigators from the train. That morning, staff at Big Thunder Mountain Railroad had noticed a
Staff heard the weird noise and did nothing about it.
strange noise coming from the train, but they didn't know how to respond and ended up hesitating
You
too
tell
long.
someone? What do you mean they didn't know how to
Torres's
respond?
family sues Disney and investigators step in.
Good.
They conclude the accident was the result of poor maintenance and insufficient staff training. But the family's lawyer goes further. This was not just one mechanic making a mistake. This was really systemic to how they were running the park.
Yup. Sounds like a good lawyer.
There's still a lot we simply don't know about the Disneyland case, like which consultants were involved, which of their recommendations were actually implemented. Neither Disney nor Paul Pressler responded to our questions. McKinsey denies any responsibility for the accidents. One of the biggest mysteries is the maintenance system known as RCM, the method the consultants borrowed from other industries. RCM is considered a gold standard in aviation, nuclear industries, and railroad infrastructure. So why didn't it work at Disneyland?
Sometimes that might be done, as we would say, in English, in cookie cutter fashion, and, the same solution for different industries. And so, perhaps what went wrong is they tried this cookie cutter approach to Disneyland that might have worked for another industry, but it didn't work there.
What industry
Disney's
was not doing maintenance work
a normal
in though?
factory. It's not an assembly line where you can just
My hair's so
take
weird
things
today.
from other industries and say, oh, well, what worked there in this produce factory is going to work in operating the Indiana Jones adventure.
We reached out to Marius Bassin, one of the leading experts on reliability-centered maintenance. His company Aladon owns the trademarks for 2 major RCM protocols. Bassin doesn't know all the technical details of what happened at Disneyland, but he strongly doubts that RCM was applied correctly. He thinks that, in theory, RCM could work in a theme park environment. But he also writes, if RCM is used to reduce costs, it is probably applied incorrectly. RCM, or reliability-centered maintenance, is not cost-centered maintenance. The problem with most RCM program implementations is that senior management and stockholders want to see immediate benefits and cost reduction. We don't know if RCM was applied incorrectly at Disneyland or is just used as a pretext for cutting costs, or whether it was the wrong approach to begin with. What we do
What
know
about you just do proper maintenance? What about that?
is that many people believe the cost-cutting measures recommended by McKinsey have played a role in the accidents. But was the firm ever held accountable?
Probably not. Anniversary.
Eric Edstrom joined McKinsey full of hope and idealism, but he soon realizes that the company was not living up to its promises.
I joined McKinsey in 2018, and while I was there, I found that the projects that were available were not anything like what were advertised. And rather than what you might see on a McKinsey website, which talks about vaccine cold storage or renewable energy, that in practice is far and few in between.
He grows increasingly disillusioned. He can only watch as McKinsey helps fossil fuel companies become even more efficient at extracting coal and oil from the ground, even though the firm had originally recruited him with the prospect of fighting climate change. Eventually, he's had enough. He sends out a farewell statement that ricochets around McKinsey offices across the globe. We know it from the book When McKinsey Comes to Town. As an organization, McKinsey seems to talk a lot about values and principles without taking a valued or principled stand for much of anything. In my mind, McKinsey is an amoral institution, an organization that regularly takes on clients who bring harm to others. We would have loved to hear Disney and Paul Pressler's take on the allegations made against them. Unfortunately, neither responded. We also sent a laundry list of questions to McKinsey. For example, we were curious about what the consultants themselves thought about their work at Disneyland. But instead of giving concrete answers, McKinsey pointed us to a general statement of theirs from 2022. There it says that the book by Walt Bogdanich and Mike Forsyth fundamentally misrepresents the firm and its work. The statement also claims that McKinsey's clients contributed to 80% of global CO2 reductions in recent years. We can't independently verify that number, nor whether McKinsey's work for those clients has anything to do with climate mitigation.
Can't make
the
that claim
allegation that
without
McKinsey's
anything to
work has
back it up.
directly contributed to mass layoffs is rejected as a stereotype about consultants. The statement says that McKinsey is typically hired to help clients grow their business and expand their workforce. The company has supposedly learned from its mistakes and invested around $1 billion in a new risk management and compliance system. The firm claims it now has the industry's most rigorous client selection policy. The statement further denies any form of responsibility for the incidents at Disneyland. So we decided to follow up again, asking what McKinsey had to say about the many reports suggesting the firm's recommendations did play a role.
It'd be a lot more impressive if they took responsibility
we
for
aren't
that.
commenting on whether or not we served a particular client, but rather we reject the author's attempt to connect our work to events and issues that we simply had nothing to do with.
Crazy statement.
The firm was never sued over its connection to Disneyland tragedies.
They showed up and said, do less maintenance. People died because they did less maintenance. And they have the goal to say, oh, it's got nothing to do with us. What are you going to do after watching this? Well, depending if people chat actively, we can chat. I could play some Fallout 4. Is there anything you'd particularly like to see, X-Boss?
Paul Pressler left Disney in 2002 and became CEO of the Gap clothing chain. He is currently the chairman of the board of directors of eBay. The family of Marcelo Torres has reached an out-of-court settlement with Disney for an undisclosed sum. The company accepts responsibility for the Big Thunder Mountain accident. Torres' parents have given $500,000 from the settlement to provide scholarships to aspiring talents at their son's former college.
I'm also pretty bad at it.
Marcelo Torres was a graphic artist.
So there was just all this bad publicity, and we were about less than 2 years away from the 50th anniversary of Disneyland. This is 2003, and the 50th anniversary of Disneyland was planned to be the biggest celebration the Disney company in any facet has ever had. They knew that all cameras, that not all attention, everything would be
Mango,
on Disneyland.
About to hit the badge, but W
relatively infrequent, just much more frequent than they had been before. But
appreciate you. Thanks for being here, Mango.
Mountain accident happened,
One
they
step
realized,
closer to that VIP.
Oh my gosh, what are we doing? This has got to stop.
I appreciate you being here. That was me being a smartass.
Chloe, we're going to Disneyland! Oh my god!
Disneyland eventually recovered. Since 2003, no visitors have died due to poor maintenance or errors committed by the staff.
A wizard is never late. Okay, bro.
Apparently, with McKinsey and Pressler gone, a shift in mentality followed. The park returned to its once stellar and globally renowned safety standards.
And so that come 2005, for that 50th anniversary, Disneyland was truly the happiest place on earth once again.
In 2022, Disney once again hired McKinsey. This time, the consultants were asked to identify redundancies and cost-saving opportunities.
Did Joy hit you back? No. Did she hit you back? Joy did not hit me back with anything. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised. You know, I added another lady on Discord and she accepted my request, and I was a little surprised that Joy didn't. Did Joy hit you back, Mango? L. McKinsey? Retweet. They just seemed awful. Loki think it's a paywall. I actually think you're right, Mango. I actually think you're right. Joy hit me back. Skill issue. Okay, if Joy hit you back, what Twitch streamer did we find Joy from, Paprika?
Across Disney's operations. According to the Wall Street Journal, McKinsey proposed stripping top creative executives of control over how their work is marketed. And once again, Disney employees started...
Hey? What? I don't even know who that is.
...to protest against McKinsey's recommendations.
Not the Faith mention. Who is Faith? Who is that? I don't know who that is. Should I know who that is? Faith? Oh, her. I know her. Not the same Faith who's been doing the rerun method for months. Yo, that's crazy. Yeah. I should know who that is. I mean, I know who that is. I mean, does anyone not know who that is? I know who that is. Do I want to know who that is? Mango, why do you know her content well? Pap, do you know Mango at all? Do you know any... you know anything about Mango, Pap? I'm getting a severe indication you're not familiar with Mango's work. I used to mod. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I pull up there sometimes. Wait, you actually pull up there, Pappy? He has the all-female... Oh, as in Mango. I thought you meant you pulled up to Faith. He has the all-female mod team, that's true. And is a performative male. What do you have to say to that, Mango? You've been officially accused of being a performative male. What are you going to say to that? Then I had a falling out with another mod and unfollowed. That kind of sucks. Oh no, I just learned about Faith tonight. It's not a dig. He says it himself. Wait. Mango, do you openly say that you're a performative male? Probably true. Ew. Pap is a global mod? I don't think Pap's saying that he's mod... Why are we saying Pap is a global mod? Who else did he mod for? Or is there a streamer called Global? What am I missing here? What is this? What is this? Why'd you send me this? Oh, you mean he's a lead mod? He's a lead mod. Tony, I don't understand why you have an issue with Pap, bro. I don't get it. I actually don't get it. I've never understood. All I remember is you one time saying that you and Pap had beef or something. And I was like, what? Do you have an issue with the concept of lead mod? I think some people are worthy of lead mod, and Pap is one of them. POV, when you give Big Brother the controller, what? Is that what the... I don't get it actually. I say it in jest, like how a mutual of ours thinks I only attend their streams for the women and dip. Wait, did Slur say that? Did Slur say that? I have an issue with lead mod, not Pap. Okay, just the concept of lead mod. That's what I figured, Mango. Mango is a good... Oh yeah, Mango's a good dude. Like, no question. I think so too. You think you're a good dude too? And Mango with the lime plus tahini does things to me. Alright. I'll have to try that sometime, I guess. What do we do, chat? We had one request for Rocket League. It's a great combo. Also watermelon. I do like watermelon. Actually, I think when I was in the US, there were people selling like cups of fruit and they had like spices and stuff. That was pretty good. Happy ball knowledge. I need to try that. Hi, Jojo. What am I doing? I think I was going to try and log into Epic. Do people want to watch me play Rocket League, or is that just like a one-person thing? It may not be installed, but I do want to gauge interest. Yes, Xbox wants to watch me play Rocket League. I don't know if anyone else does, but Xbox does. I have been thinking, because I've been watching Cairo play it and Juicy play it, part of me does actually want to get good at Rocket League, I'm not gonna lie. It looks very satisfying to actually be good at it. Wrong link, sorry. You mean that... Wait, what's this link? Should I click it anyway? What is it? I don't know what that is.
5, 4, 3.
What is this?
1, go. Fast, sharp right. Fast, sharp right, sharp right, sharp right. Listen. Sammy, you have to listen to my call, Sammy. Please, I beg you. Fast, medium right. You have to turn the wheel, Sammy. 40, fast, medium left. 50, downhill, triple caution. Triple caution, stay center. Triple caution, stay center.
Triple caution.
Oh. Whoa. Concentrate, Sammy, please. Medium left, long. Turn in. Medium left. Medium left, nice and easy. Turn. Throttle. Fast, medium left, long. In. Medium right, concentrate.
This is what I wanted to say.
Medium left. Listen to my calls. Medium left into
This is me
left.
playing Rocket
You're
League.
not concentrating, Sammy. You're watching out the driving. Sammy, you have to listen.
Alright, bed is calling. I'ma answer for real this time. I'ma wish Joy gets back to us soon, my friend. Yeah, me too, Mango. Me too. Have a wonderful sleep. I hope you have wonderful dreams. And a wonderful day tomorrow. If not, there's always E-Power. Okay, how do I tell you? I'm not hopping on E-Power. Yeah, that would be good content if you hopped on E-Power though, Mango. I would 1,000,000% watch you do an E-Power stream. I would be very keen for that.
Sammy, you will wreck the car. We will not finish. You have to stay on road, Sammy, please. Oh, fuck.
Good night, Jojo. Good night, Pappy. Tempting. Please do it, Mango. Please.
Sammy, can you please concentrate?
Watch this space.
Please,
I will be. I will be.
We are wrecking the car. Oh, Sammy, you are wrecking the car.
Pissed off with the guy.
Sammy, what are you doing, my friend?
Shut up. He drives like that and then just says, shut up. That's crazy. Oh, I was in front of the video the whole time. My bad. I keep doing that. Samir, please, I beg of you. Dang. I really need to stop. I just need to always look at my OBS. Like trying to install Rocket League, I think. I don't know. Is that installed? I think it's not installed. I don't think it's gonna happen. I could just search my PC for it. Lamau. Why are we lamauing, Jojo? What are we lamauing about? Church was dubs today. Learned some cool stuff. What'd you learn? What did we learn at church today? So my music's too loud. It's funny, I haven't been sleeping enough, and then today I slept for like 11 hours. I don't know how much sleep I must have been missing out on. Xbox says, I gotta go to church soon. Well, I hope you have a wonderful time at church, Xbox. I hope you have a wonderful time. Jojo and I are both big church fans, church supporters, so you have our support in doing that. Pappy says W Church. Wait, Pappy, I didn't know you were pro church. When did that happen? We're all talking about church. I like it. I like it. Boo, 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 boo. I think I have 10 minutes. 10 minutes! That's not a lot of time. Are you ready? Are you ready for church? Are you already ready? And you're just waiting for 10 minutes, or you got 10 minutes to get ready? Two very different things. Very different things. If it brings positives to someone's life, Of course I am pro-church. Oh, that's nice, Pappy. That's good to hear. W Church. Got another link from Tony.
I'm challenging myself to cook potatoes 100 different ways.
And I'm trying my best to learn this one way.
Peeling potatoes, then trim the bottoms for a flat
That is me.
Peel potatoes and trim the bottom for a flat surface.
Place chopsticks on both sides and slice a 1/4 inch apart.
Place chopsticks on both sides and slice 1/2 inch apart.
Rotate 90
One way to ruin your chopsticks.
Rotate 90 degrees and repeat.
If we must cook.
Cumin, smoked paprika,
You're in front. I know. Thank you for telling me. I'm so bad at that lately. I don't know.
Put the potato into the flour. Get all that white powder up the crack.
Hot oil bath for 7 minutes until golden brown.
Give it a hot oil.
That looks good.
For 7 minutes.
The
That
best
looks
thing about
good.
these potato pom-poms is its flavor.
The best thing about these pom-poms is probably its texture.
So I'm gonna rate it
Yeah.
9 out of 10.
A hedgehog,
Probably is the texture.
a mop head, or a mutated pine cone. Let's give it a taste and rate it 1 through 10. It's like the hybrid of roast potatoes and fries. 8.5 out of 10. Alright.
That sounds good. I like roast potatoes and hot chips. You know how when Adam and Eve committed sin, God cursed the ground with thorns. And then when Jesus came, he wore the very thorns on his own head to lift the curse. That's crazy. I never even thought about that. That's actually crazy. I've thought about those two things independently, but never actually connected them. You should try that on stream. Peep curse cooking stream again. Bro, I'm back on carnivore. How do I tell you? I'm back on carnivore. So GG's. GG's on the potato, I guess. Chat, should I just always stay in the corner so that I'm never in front of the content again? But guys, I think I have too much of an ego to do that. Ego too big, chat. Wait, why am I so like... I feel like I'm on the left of the mic. This is the Pepto-Bismol, which I think just neutralizes your stomach acid so that you stop having reflux.
You'd never guess they could stretch as they do and still keep their shape. Must be using some sort of advanced polymer. What do you think about that, boy?
Why do they have to expand so much?
Oh, I don't know, for sports and skateboarding and things like that.
Okay, I guess. Whoa. Chat, should I play Fallout? We do. Peep, have you seen the Dragon Ball... Oh, Skyrim No Walking? I have not seen that. I thought you were going to say the Dragon Ball Z, what is it, 30th anniversary video. I saw that. Skyrim No Walking sounds crazy. No walking. What a needle drop though. Hey chat, should I be a DJ stream? One in chat if I should be a DJ stream. Okay, I want to watch the video, but I don't want to stop the music. DJ PP, that's what I'm saying.
Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. Sign here. It's a confession under your name.
Wait, is that what they actually say in the game?
I see. I need your hand to sign this, but I don't care if you end up losing a leg.
I don't want that.
Jojo wants me to be a DJ. Huh? You know, I think you've sent this to me before. And I don't think I get the first one. Sorry, I feel like I'm a dick tonight. I feel like I'm being a dick tonight. But I've seen this, I'm pretty sure. And I don't know. It doesn't mean anything to me. No walking. He can't walk. Yeah, I get it. Tony, you don't need to explain it. I get it. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Be-ba-ba-boo, be-ba-ba-ba-boo, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-boo, be-ba-ba-boo. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, PP so pressed tonight. Yeah, I don't know. I feel kind of unfiltered. I feel like whenever my sleep gets weird, I get unfiltered. Be ba boo, be ba ba boo boo boo, be ba 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 boo, boo be ba ba boo boo, ba 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 be boo, ba ba be ba ba boo, ba ba be boo ba boo, ba ba be boo. I see friends shaking hands and how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful happy. You didn't, I mean, Tony said, sounds nice, and then said no. I'm a little torn. Wait, why can't I leave full screen? I have to hold escape. Okay, they're adding extra steps now. Tony is glazing full lead mod. No. Oh, sleep sounds nice. Okay, my bad. Maybe it just sounds bad to everyone. My bad. I'll leave it high. Here we go. Oh, this is like the tutorial. I was like, why is there no road right now? Guys, I'm good at this. There's like stuff on my desk in the way. I have all this stuff over my desk. I did a Boggles, what does he call it? A treasure hunt? It's like a thing where... Is my TV even in game mode? This feels laggy. Can I add you in Rocket League? I haven't logged in. Probably not. Because I don't really know you. Maybe like if I got to know you. I'm pretty cautious about online stuff. I'm too fast, bro. This is actually like harder than I thought it was going to be. I watched Crown play it. I actually feel like I'm playing on a 55-inch TV, and I feel like that makes it weird. I'm also spamming it too much. Crossy Road made me cry as a kid. Did you know that this game is 12 years old? Oh, I think I screwed myself. I forget that I can do more than just go forward. I feel like when I played on my phone, I only went forward. Oh, I did the same thing, bro. I am older than Crossy Road then? I hope so, bro. You're not allowed to be here if you're not older than Crossy Road. Oh, I'm so stupid. Chat, am I bad at this? Oh! I'm terrible at this. I thought I was gonna be good. I used to be good at this. You're bacon. Thanks, bro. Thanks. Appreciate that. You know, you're actually getting my head now. You actually see how good I am, bro. I'm the same age as Crossy Road. You actually aren't legally allowed to say that. We need to delete when someone lies about being too young to be on here. Lock in, bro. I would love to lock in. That log's just too fast. See, I would have died if I went on that log. Oh! 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 I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this, chat. Do I need to play Geodash to just get good at this kind of thing? Oh! Did you see that? I'm actually so good. Oh, I didn't realize the screen was moving. I'm going too fast. I'm going too fast. Nah. You need to play GD? I feel like there is a delay. Oh! I didn't even see the train, bro. I didn't even see the train. Did you guys see the train? Wow, 8 coins. Yip-de-doo, mate. Yip-de-doo. I'm so impressed by your 8 coins, mate. Yip-de-doo? Like, is that even English? Okay, that was clutch. Come on, chat. That was clutch. That was clutch. With the logs, that was clutch. Tell me that was it. What? Oh, you just die if you're not fast enough? Barely. Dude, I don't remember the time pressure on this. I feel like I used to play this quite slowly. GG. Maybe if you don't talk, lock in. But then it's like not a Twitch stream if I don't talk. Then I'm like one of those one viewer Andys that sit there in silence. I'm not trying to be that guy. Too fast, too furious. Straight into a train. Bro, I didn't even see the train, dude. And I don't think this game had trains when I used to play it. The trains are new. And by that, they're probably 10 years old. Dude, I think the crown method is actually the method. You just spam it. Oh! No. I'm really not used to controlling a character by you hit a button once and they move once. I'm used to like holding down the stick and moving gradually. Too fast. Chat. I saw the freaking train light. I saw it and I still went. One in chat if I need like mental evaluation. Have you ever played Crossy Road in an arcade? No. Is it like better or the same? I always thought it was weird when I would go to the arcade. When I was in film school, we used to go to the arcade together. Like students, bunch of students. And okay, well I guess that's GG. It's a little better. That sounds good. But I always thought it was weird that people would go to the arcade and pay to play games that they have on their phone. I was like, you can play that on your phone for free. Why would you pay to play it right now? At an arcade. Where there's literally air hockey. Although, to be fair, I do play Mario Kart at the arcade. Because I feel like it is better at the arcade. With the wheel and everything. Too fast, too fast. There are arcade versions. Yeah, and I think there's arcade Flappy Bird. Or at least when I went to the arcade in like 2017, which is like what? 9 years ago. Holy unk. 9 years ago, they had Flappy Bird at the arcade. I feel like this is like running at a weird frame rate or something. Like something's wrong. I'm used to playing and doing stuff at like 120 FPS. Oh! 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 I get so excited about doing well. Dave & Buster's has one, I think. We're not in the US. I've heard of Dave & Buster's. Mario Kart in the arcade in Japan are so goated. Is it any different in Japan? I love D&B, drum and bass. Oh, Dave & Buster's. Drum and bass? Oh, my bad. Oh, you didn't know. You didn't know we weren't in the US. You also probably didn't know that we don't have that here. Pappy's from the US. Dave & Buster's. Bro, I don't think I can play this, bro. I think I'm too ass at this game. This looks good, though. Hide and seek. YouTube playables are actually so good. You are good at that game? No? What? Are you kidding? Dude, when I watched Crown, he was trying to get 500. He got 400, bro. Are you kidding me? You think I'm better than you? That's crazy, bro. What did I even get? I feel like I didn't even get... Why is this just not loading? What? What's that about? 86? 86 sounds good. Did I get 86? I feel like I didn't go far enough to get 86, bro. I don't know. Should we play Building a Queen, chat? This actually looks like too brain rotted. I don't think I can do it, chat. Yes, I got 86. Okay. Alright. I'll take it. Dang, what should we do, chat, bro? I really just want to play Fallout 4. I'm gonna be so for real right now. I just want to play Fallout 4. Part of me is tempted to play the modded version, but I have a feeling like it's not gonna work or something. I do have a crazy mod. Actually, you know what? Actually, why don't I just have the balls? I'll just have the balls and boot it up and we'll see if it works. We'll boot up the modded version. But, bruh, last time I played, I got lithium lung and I had no idea how to cure it. And I freaked out. And also, I am still waiting for GTA 6. Bro, aren't we all, dude? I'm like, I don't even know if it's going to come out this year, bro. I feel like it could very easily just get delayed again. Oh yeah, and the other reason I uninstalled this last time is because I couldn't jump. Bro, I'm older than GTA 5. Wait, how old do you think I am, bro? You think it's like a flex to say that you're older than GTA 5? Like what? You don't know? I'm older than I'm older than chat. I'm older than the Minecraft movie, guys. I'm older than the Minecraft movie. I didn't do any of the graphics settings. So the graphics could be just cooked. Flint and Steel, what is that? Is that a game? Like some kind of war video game or something? Steel. Also, this mod takes a while to boot. Flint and Steel. Oh, it's in Minecraft, bro. I actually don't play Minecraft. I got a freaking. I haven't seen the movie either. I got a diamond pickaxe one time. That was like my goal, and then I just stopped playing Minecraft, and I never played it again. Fortnite, I played it one time, and I was in a squad with these like 2 other people, and they both got killed first, and then when I died, they just started swearing at me and verbally abusing me. And then I never played Fortnite ever again. And I was playing on the Nintendo Switch, mind you. I played Fortnite on the Nintendo Switch and they abused me. That's what my friends do to me. Yeah, when I used to do like church youth group, the kids used to like abuse each other about what happened in Fortnite the night before. They'd be like, "You fell off the cliff, you moron." And they just like abuse each other and tease each other all day about what happened in Fortnite the night before. I was cooked. Fortnite, huh? I quit Fortnite a year ago. Were you just too addicted? I have a friend who was so addicted he lost a relationship over Fortnite. Bruh, do I even do character customization? I feel like it's not worth it. I'm just gonna cover my face up anyway. I got really stuck into the character creation on my last playthrough, and then I couldn't jump, so I had to reinstall the whole game. So I don't think I'm gonna put every single point into intelligence, because the more intelligence you have, I feel like this is a really badass name, guys. Chat, isn't that a badass name? Draven, isn't that a freaking badass name, bro? Oh, I wonder if I won't do the gas mask mod this time. Because there's an optional gas mask mod. Got boring? That's fair enough. And with the gas mask mod, I think that's why I got lithium lung. I don't know. I don't even know. But I exited the vault without a gas mask on. And I freaking... Did I die straight away? I can't remember. I got like... I think I died... No, I exited the vault without a gas mask on. And I just dropped dead. What is this? Update adds gas masks to Fallout Anomaly, making the weather deadly rainstorms and other hazardous weather. Now, chat, I like the idea of having to wear a gas mask. Aesthetically, it sounds cool. I have never played Fallout before. Well, you're about to see a crazy mod overhaul for Fallout 4. JoJo's never played it either. Adds gas masks to Fallout Anomaly, making the weather deadly rainstorms and other hazardous weather now expose you to heavy radiation, as in you die on the spot, which I didn't realize that was what that meant. Maybe Fallout Anomaly default preset, although we went custom. Normal. Radiation always on. Precipitation, radiation, rain, snow, dust, rad storms. I think... Wait, normal is radiation always on? Let's just do it. Let's have the balls to do it. Filters last 8 minutes and 20 seconds. NPCs will automatically equip gas masks. Yes. Heavy mode, extremely frequent heavy dust storms. Wait. Light, extremely frequent light dust storms. No dust storms. Let's go light. NPC gas mask damage. NPCs with gas masks when shot in the head can have their gas mask break, exposing them to radiation. Based. Player when damaged will sustain a damage to their gas mask. A repair item in your player inventory can repair it. That sounds pretty cool. Environmental VFX. Guys, I'm making all the same mistakes I made last time. I'm making the game too hard for me to actually just play it. Let me flip my camera. Environmental, what is this? Environmental VFX, accumulate on the gas mask. Yes. Wait, custom? Rain VFX, yes. Blood, yes. Dirt, yes. Should have just said yes. Snow, yes. Okay, dude, we're doing it. Here we go. Is the sound cooked? I didn't hear him banging on the thing. I think the sound is cooked. I'm only hearing like the music. I think it's not working properly, dude. Do you play Madden? I've never played a Madden game in my entire life. Guessing you play Madden? Yeah, the sound is cooked. The Pip-Boy looks cooked. Something didn't work right, maybe. Oh no, it's working. It seems like some of the audio channels just aren't there. You find maddening. So we definitely want gunsmithery. Definitely want stealth. And long arms. And Dwarf Star is cool. And where's the Compulsive Hoarder is cool. Random selection? What's this one? Oh, this is where I pick Big Game Hunter. What scope do I get? Because you get... Oh, that's a terrible scope. Guys, we're just going to play regular Fallout. The audio's not working and they gave me the worst possible scope. We're just going to play regular Fallout. RIP. I might have to see if I can get the audio to work off stream. And I should probably start a character that has the right scope on the gun. The scope is randomized. So last time I started a playthrough, I probably, no word of a lie, restarted the game like 6 or 7 times. Why is mod poll redeem 999 million? Because the last time someone did a mod poll, they voted for me to do a 24-hour stream. So now it's 999 million. That's why. Main train perk. You made a poll for free? What's the poll? I don't see. Ah, current poll. Which? 6 or 7? That's a great question. Wait, if you just type /poll, you can make a poll? Is that how that works? I might switch to controller just because I'm used to it. 6 is more aesthetic. 7 is the lucky number, though. You know? 7 is like the number. Am I crouched? Whoa, I almost blew myself up. Oh, there's a turret right there. Dude, the game's so quiet. I gotta go to church. W stream. Thanks so much, Xboss. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a wonderful time at church, and God bless you. Is the game too quiet, chat? I think the game might be too quiet. If I put on like the radio or something, how loud is it? Yeah, that seems way too quiet. That seems more like it. I wonder if is it quiet in Windows as well? Yeah, Windows in general, I've got turned right down. No level up points. Still landing up. Does a hamstring landing up all his toes? Anything goes. I actually won't listen to the radio because then the VOD gets silenced. And I get copyright strikes on YouTube. I don't remember what parts of this place I've searched. It's possible that I've searched everything. I don't even know what my goal is right now. To be somewhere else, I think. Yeah, I must have looked through here. Anything good. Just get out of here, bro. Probably came in here just looking for a bed. Wait, why's my chat not all the way? Why's my chat randomly scrolls up, dude?
Probably bugged out already.
Wait, there's an enemy? Yeah, I guess I went hard left before. Didn't search this whole place. Beacon come from? Yeah, someone spoke, right? Like, I'm not imagining things. Should I just sprint around until they find me and attack me and kill me? I swear I heard a guy be like, meh meh meh. That is a glitch? There's no one here, dude. Alright, screw it, screw it, screw it. Sorry about that. That was a bit boring. Sorry about that. The medic model of Protectron was designed to use its hands as a defibrillator. In combat, it utilizes this ability as a painful shock attack. The graphics for this game is so... Glad you like it, Jojo. So what quest are we doing? Taking independence. So we're going to take the castle. We're going to get a new... Sorry. You have a lot of stuff. But hopefully if we take this castle real quickly, then I can offload everything there. But I was... Yeah, there is no other entrance here. This is good, because I don't really want to explore a whole nother building right now. Over this fence. I can. South Boston Police Department, and there's a Maya lurking. Gary, where'd he go? It's glowing fungus. I really need glowing fungus. So badly. I can't pick it? Are we dead ass? Okay. I need the glowing fungus more than anything in this whole game. I can't pick it up for no reason. Fill a bottle with water though. Ah, I can pick up that fungus. Good. I don't know what happened to that Maya lurk, dude. Like, stopped existing, I guess. Went back underground, maybe? We are, because we're going, like, probably the furthest to the east I've ever been in this playthrough. In theory, things will be way harder than before. The further away you get... Why is that radar not red? Like he's being highlighted as a friendly. Not anymore. Wait, I gotta get across the water, I guess. Across the way. I don't want to take on the rads I would take on if I swam across. Super mutants here. We don't like super mutants. We actually hate them. Wow, that wasn't a one-hit up. Well, it wasn't a headshot, so that's...
Can't hide forever.
There. He moved his head! Where? Hombre? Where you at, though? Where you at, though? Come on, bro, where you at?
Smell you out there.
Oh, he's got a nuke. I missed it. I missed it. I've missed it like 4 times now. We're gonna get blown up. We're gonna just blow up and die. I have to run. I have to run. He's not coming out. There he is. There he is. There he is. He's getting a little close. Okay, yep, dead. He was too close. We just got nuked. GG's, I guess. At least I know I can run straight out of the train station because there's nothing here. Oh, except there is that turret. And I wouldn't mind getting the XP. Blowing up the turret. I want to try Nuka-Cola. I imagine it just tastes exactly like Coca-Cola. That's what I imagine. And I think... I don't know, is there like... nuclear... I mean, you take on rads when you drink it, but that's true of almost everything in the game, so I don't know. I don't know if they put nuclear material into the Nuka-Cola, or it's just like that because everywhere has been nuked. Although surely you'd come across like perfectly preserved Nuka-Cola that isn't irradiated. You would think, right? I just start glowing after I drink it. Oof, that would not be good. I would be concerned. I'd be concerned. Maybe that would happen with Nuka-Cola Quantum. The one that glows blue. But man, Nuka-Cola Quantum looks like it'd be so tasty. I love blue drinks. When I was a kid, I don't know if anyone in chat's ever had blue Pop Tops. When I was a kid, I was hooked on blue Pop Tops. Couldn't get enough. Always liked blue Snakes the most. Always liked the blue Zupa Dupas the most. Blue Powerade's the best Powerade. I'm all about that blue though. Happy wants to try Nuka-Cola? I want to try Nuka-Cola Quantum the most. Out of all the Nuka-Colas. Yeah. Luan says, hi, Pap. And some eggs for brekkie. Says hi. Yeah, I don't think I can do much until he comes up. Only a 63% chance to hit his face. Is that like point blank? GG, GG, easy. Man, that's the easiest Milo kill I've ever gotten, I reckon. Shots to the face. Win it Brewery. Hopefully this time we're on the correct side of the water. Whoops. GG, I guess. One-shotting super mutants now. This gun is actually so good. The fact that it shoots 2 bullets every time. But I think it only still costs 1 bullet, which is like crazy. So that was gonna be a Mirelurk. But I was gonna jump onto the top of a Mirelurk. Game is pretty. Like the lighting is quite beautiful. The warm glow of the sun. It's Preston! Actually, beautiful lighting. I guess this is the castle that we're taking. Some frag mines. A stim pack, we want that. I'm not all that big on explosives. Like often I end up taking damage from them, you know? I'm just not spec'd to be an explosives guy. A boom boom guy, medics, and a light bulb. Alright, here we go.
Everyone's here, General. There it is. Pretty impressive, huh? Its real name is Fort Independence, but the Minutemen always just called it the castle. Now you can see why I wanted to take it back.
Yes.
Maybe. Those walls could definitely use some work.
I'll admit, it's seen better days. But the Minutemen have never been afraid of hard work. Our primary objective is to clear the courtyard. That's where we should see the most opposition. The wall on this side is the most exposed. But if we circle around south, we could also reach the main gate.
What are we waiting for?
Let's just get in there and shoot those lobsters.
No. If
We're gonna
we
be
split
sneaky.
up, we can flank them from both sides.
That's
It'll
true.
be like shooting fish in a barrel.
Why not let them come to us?
W cowboy hat.
We set up a firing line on this side, and you can draw them out.
Well, General, what do you think?
Draw them out. Pincer attack. Draw them out sounds like the smartest.
Set up a firing line, and I'll draw them out.
Sounds
that
good.
means I can just
We'll
sneak
hold
in
back
there.
and wait for them to come to us. Just don't get yourself trapped in there. All right, people. You heard the General.
I'm gonna be sneaky,
Let's move
boy.
out. Try not to draw their attention until we're in position.
Oh, it'd be nice if there was a bed here so that if I die, I don't have to walk back. Move! Dude, we got Cranky Peep tonight. Cranky Peep. Sneaking in like the front door? I guess I'm not. Mirelurks are here too. Wait, wait, this place is overrun by Mirelurks? That's kind of dumb. I feel like it should be humans or super mutants. Like something that can hold a weapon and actually have like a strategic battle. These are just mindless crabs. GG. Easy. Dude, what if I just do it all on my own? I don't need any of their help because I'm just that based. Just one-shotting them all. I was all like, when we go further to the east like this, it's gonna be very scary. Getting touched, bro.
I think I got something over here.
Is the reason, yeah, we leveled up. The reason I installed that mod is because the game was feeling too easy. GG? Just gonna have to make sure the audio works. I don't know if I tested to see if I could jump. I need working audio and the ability to jump. We're gonna play Fallout Anomaly.
I'm glad that's over.
This is just easy town. It is regular Mirelurks.
Hold up.
To think there was a time where I couldn't even get to this mission because I was getting one-shotted by raiders with freaking Molotovs.
All right.
Oh, it's the baby Mirelurks. Look out. Everyone freak out about it.
Make every shot count.
It's over.
Nasty little fucker.
Killed them all. The women and the children. Is that it?
Damn. Looks like they've been nesting. We're gonna have to take
no
out these eggs, or they'll be
poo
back before
Sherlock.
we know it.
Lurks like to hold up inside old buildings, so the walls are probably full of them.
Good looks that way.
Make every shot count.
Here's how we're gonna play this.
Nuts.
You hold here in the courtyard and take care of any exits. The General and I will clear the wall.
Yes, sir.
Let's do
Hell
this,
yeah.
General.
Wait, I'm the general?
Alright,
Who's the
here we
general?
go.
I don't know who the general is.
I think I got there you are.
Here they come.
Roaches? Nah, they're not roaches. They're baby Mirelurks. There are actual roaches in the game. Rad roaches. They're giant roaches. And they're delicious. I actually assume they don't taste good, but you do cook them up and eat them. They do look like roaches. They're shooting dead Mylurk babies. Okay, bro. I think homie would have a better pastime than that.
Here we go. I had no choice.
You had no choice. Wait, are they being dramatic about killing these creatures? I had no choice. I can't believe I killed an evil crab. I guess I don't know that they're evil, but they are trying to kill me, so yeah, they're evil, they're evil. Bro, chill out, they're dead. The eggs have already been destroyed. Okay, bud? Some people, man. They really should have had like better recruitment standards, you know? I have a feeling they're not hiring the brightest people to join the Minutemen. The Minutemen? Also, how do the women feel about the fact that it's called the Minutemen? How do they feel about that? We should focus on that. Let's forget about taking this castle and surviving the apocalypse. Let's have a meeting about whether or not... Maybe we should be called the Minute People, guys. Because Minute Men doesn't feel very inclusive at all. Well, I think I read somewhere that man didn't used to be a gendered term. And it used to just mean like person. Ooh. We should have a meeting about that. Wait. What are they shooting? Are they still shooting that already destroyed eggs, bro? Chill out. Surely we're done here. Dude, in my memory, taking this castle was like a big epic thing. It must have been a way lower level.
We need to focus on taking the castle back.
Bro,
we have focus on taking the castle
we've taken the castle back, Preston. What are you talking about? Okay, there's these eggs here. Okay. It's okay.
What the hell was that?
Wait, maybe something big is actually gonna happen. Maybe my memory didn't fail me. Mylurk Queen? Okay, that sounds exciting. Queen sounds exciting. Whoa, look at that thing! Oh, bro. I guess I'm shooting his torso? Oh, is this GG's? What the heck? It's huge. It's all! And here I was saying how easy everything was. Bro. I was not ready for the Mylurk Queen. Doesn't even matter, I tried so hard and got so far. They just been blown off and died just then. Kept running into that frag mine. Finding something on this side of the... Imagine that. A figumentation of the imagination. You quote Popeye the Sailor Man. One of the greatest animated characters of all time, Popeye the Sailor Man. We love Popeye the Sailor Man. How Borderlandsy does that gun look right now? Why can't I rotate it? What's that about? Can't rotate it. Did you go to church today, PP? I did not go to church today, Jojo. I woke up at 3 p.m. Church I would like to go to starts at like in the morning. I was not planning peep 3 p.m. I know. That would normally never happens. The day before I woke up before sunrise. And I only ended up having like 3 hours of sleep because of that. I've been staying up too late. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think I was up till maybe like 4 a.m. That's still like 11 hours of sleep. I don't know. I think I've been sleep depriving myself. It's like yesterday was cooked. It's gonna be weird when I go back to work. Hopefully I can get my sleep schedule to be human again when I go back, before I go back to work. Honestly, the last time I remember waking up at like 3 p.m. or even close to that late is when I was in high school. Maybe like year 9 or something. During the school holidays, I remember staying up until the sun came up, going to sleep, and then waking up in the afternoon regularly, and I liked it. Because I would just game all night. I was a gamer. I was playing Fallout 3 all night back then. Now I'm playing Fallout 4, and I'm streaming it. Can we do this brewery? I think just for something different. I feel like it'd be lame to just go straight back to the castle. Just do something different. I think my main hope is that I can find a bed. And then that's less stuff we have to repeat if we do die to that Mirelurk Queen again.
Sweet.
Which hopefully that never happens again. No guarantees. It seemed like it was pretty tough. I think next time that Mirelurk Queen shows up, I'm just going to take all the drugs. I really thought I was going to be able to run away from it. And it just... Guess it had more reach than I thought. She's got long arms.
That's it.
Clock in and out. Clock in, chat. Clock in. I don't know if I want to shoot at this. I guess I do. I'd rather be up here, right? Man, the Mirelurks are just everywhere on this part of the map. 69% chance. GG, buddy. 07, buddy. Nice try, though. Yeah, you had a crack. I guess. This pipe go? Oh, it takes us to a different location. I didn't realize that. I guess we'll clear out this restaurant. You woke up at 3 p.m. Lol, I'm late. Yeah. What the heck? Yeah, I woke up at 3 p.m. I reckon I must have gone to sleep at like 4 a.m. Wait, what happened? I stayed up for Cairo's stream, got mod, called in to do the frickin'... I gave a speech about it. And then what happened? Then he raided Abdi, and I modded Abdi's stream, and then takes... set up Bossabot for me and Abdi in our chats. and set up our 7 TVs as well. Yeah. And so I reckon that was like till like 4 a.m. or something. I remember brushing my teeth, standing up, and literally I fell asleep for a second, and then I freaked out because I was like, whoa, I almost fell over because I fell asleep brushing my teeth. I don't think that's ever happened to me before. And I do find, because I had 6 coffees yesterday, 6 shots of coffee, 3 coffees. I do find that if I have heaps of coffee during the day and then stay up super late, I reach like new levels of tired that I never knew were possible. Because it's like I had energy all day, but then the coffee wears off and I've stayed up later than I would have otherwise. I got mod? Yeah. Were you not there, Jojo? I don't think that's healthy, PP. Yeah, I don't want that to happen. But you gotta understand that that day I'd only had 3 hours of sleep. I recognize that there's a problem. And I would like to fix it. But I also... Yeah, because I woke up at like 3 p.m. I didn't eat until like 12 a.m. I was just having smoothies until like 12 a.m. Then I ate, and then I was like, well, I'm only eating now, so I'm going to be up for a few more hours, and then I sparked stream. But hopefully we don't go super long, and I can go to bed soonish. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Boom. Looking on all these rats. You know, I think I'll close the game. Yeah, I'm gonna close the game. And this, and this. This. Whoa. It's too loud now. Dude, there's like actually no one live. What? The actual heck. What in the actual heck? Why is... I guess it's 3 a.m. so no one's live. Chad, does anyone have a raid suggestion? Preferably just chatting, but I recognize that our options might be a little limited. Do. Do. Period. My Twitch is tweaking? How? In what way is your Twitch tweaking? Everyone disliked Sunday. That's a crazy title. Getting the Mechanist recovery stream. Yeah, preferably someone that has a webcam. Dude, so many people streaming Fallout 4 to one viewer with no webcam. Never mind, I think it's my Wi-Fi. Don't want to be having Wi-Fi issues. That's crazy how many people are streaming this game with no webcam. What the... I actually forgot how common the no webcam stream is, because for the longest time I just rated just chatting people. Day 78 of playing Fallout. That's crazy. Day 78 of playing Fallout and no one's watching? Chat, should we find out why no one's watching day 78 of playing Fallout?
I think I see the place where the power armor is. Gives me a reason to procrastinate. I don't want to be that.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. What's this guy doing?
Suit of power armor in there. Tiniest little container. It's magic.
W Canon in D. We do love Canon in D. But I would never...
I don't know. It's one of those things that just always...
I would never put my D in a Canon. Yeah, what is this guy doing? He's got a new California Republic flag up. Rusty the Apocalypse Warlord. Apocalyptic Warlord. That's a long name. What's this person doing? Sesu-kun. His face isn't even on the camera, mate. Come on, mate. It's noise suppression, bro. Skyrim. Looking at the Fallout category, what? What? Guys looking at mods, I guess?
Disabled.
Guy looks stretched. Phone. Phantom Ants live. That's invigorating. I'm invigorated. X-Brain 1. Chat, is this a boring game? Chat, I think this might be a boring game. App says, it is a boring game. Like, literally, it's no World of Warcraft. Okay, bro. I don't know. I clicked on that guy's stream and he was just walking around a toilet picking up items. And I'm like, wait. I don't know. I think it's a good game. Is it a good stream game? Might be a different thing. I used to really like Epic Live, but then he banned a guy literally because in his Twitch name he had Nick Fuentes, and I just thought, you're just overdoing it. See women. What's this guy doing?
Genetic engineering. I'm just molding over the fact that the OP couldn't rate Lithuania properly. Did he? Oh, Lithuania, and Lithuania. Very nice. Podlaskia. Honestly, Podlaskia sounds like the most Polish city ever. Fucking Podlaskia in Poland. Polska. Seymour.
This looked like something else. There's Faith. What else with SSQ?
No.
I forgot what this is like because for so long now I've just. Maybe the reason to not spark at 12 a.m. is because there's no one to raid at the end. But we did get a huge raid, but I do feel like most people went to sleep. Jesus is King Bible Study. Chat, what do we think? Pappy, how do we feel about Jesus is King Bible Study?
Temptation will not master you.
Oh, its audio is bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Send it YOLO. He's got bad audio though. This guy's watching Tectone. Wait, is Tectone streaming again?
Hey guys, I mean, dude, I loved it.
Right.
I loved my time
I guess
off.
he's streaming again. He's
fucking
back.
Great.
What?
It was amazing.
Wait, is he just not on Twitch?
I
He did it
learned
for
that I
him.
Really enjoy life once
He did it
things
for
slow
him.
down, and I
Is this guy a
kinda just-
hater?
Well, we'll get into that later.
No, I'm not expecting him to tell the
other
truth,
thing
but
is,
like,
I got a dog. His name is Mango, not the other guy. Although shit, man, maybe Mango got as much fucking bad PR as me. I mean, what a unlucky name. You know what I'm saying? What a unlucky
Why is
name.
Mango
the T
an
Martin
unlucky
dog
name?
pivot.
That motherfucker Mango.
What am I missing
That
here?
shit's a fire pipeline, bro.
Alcoholics Anonymous. What are we doing, man? You made my dog have such bad PR. It's crazy. Anyways, fuck him.
I don't think I like this streamer.
My legs. Next up.
Oh, my legs. The Tectone. He's not live. I do follow him. Is he watching a VOD? Wait, Pappy, I think that guy was watching a VOD. I think that guy was watching a... Oh no, I'm back. He's live. Just not on Twitch. That's crazy. Tectone is live right now.
And testosterone injections would just give you extra testosterone.
Is that not what it
It
does?
does do that, but the problem is that whenever you inject testosterone, it cuts off your natural flow of testosterone.
I thought everyone knew that.
And I've been doing TRT on and off for a very long time. But now, since I've gone on break, I am completely off TRT. I'm 100% off it. And my testosterone levels are fluctuating now between 400 and 600 naturally.
Is that good,
And
Pappy?
I no longer require that shit because it just
Between 400 and 600?
break. And I've watched enough of those videos where it's like, you need to eat 3 steaks a day and eat eggs to get your natural testosterone.
I eat a lot
back
of
up.
steaks.
Regardless, I had to get my natural testosterone back up. I am now completely legitimate, which feels great.
Legitimate. He's natty. He's natty again, guys.
A person to stick a needle in my ass.
Even more Elon Chomsky, Bill
Because I
Gates.
have no ass. Dude, my
Andrew Mountbatten Windsor appears to be kneeling
He's
over
not even
and touching.
there.
Don't worry, guys. We're talking about the micro penis allegations later.
People are saying Techie has a micro penis. It's okay. What's a good what's a good amount, Pappy? What are you hitting, like 1,000 or like?
Guys, okay, real quick before I clear up those rumors, would anybody get turned on more if I had a micro penis? Let's see it. Well, you're gonna need a telescope. Yeah. Yep. That one ain't an allegation. We know it's true. Yeah, man.
Good takes, potent reacts. That's a good title.
I don't know, dude. He would, dude. Bro, he's supposed to be in the fucking road.
That's overreaction. The streamer's overreacting, isn't he?
Yeah, he's overreacting.
The streamer is overreacting.
Wait, Quinn, that's a huge
douchebag.
streamer. What the heck? Why'd I click on that? Like 880. Dang, you got more tests than Techie. You should tell him about that, bro. Should get in his DMs and be like, Techie, you a bitch. Techie. No test Techie. We should start calling him.
Like, can you just think?
But I bet I have less tests.
That's what's so crazy about this. If people just think for 2 seconds, nothing makes sense. Like.
Right, we clicked on this guy before, right?
Why would I know?
Yeah, he's talking about boring stuff.
If I were to have a fucking micro penis, does anything else about this make sense? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Whip it out? Okay, I'll whip it out. You can't see it.
It's not on Twitch, so.
Okay. Just show proof? Yeah, you're right, guys. You're right.
What happened with Tectone?
I'm just getting some backstory on.
Is he bad or not?
Testosterone now.
I mean,
Testosterone.
I guess I'm biased. I like Tectone. I know that people want to take him down. I haven't seen anything legitimate. Yeah. I know that he was getting called a grapist, but I don't think there was anything legit about that. He got dropped this week or something because of a court case. Yeah, I don't even know about that.
Hollow Knight. Which, by the way, dude, if you have not played Hollow Knight,
yeah, I can't stand Hollow Knight.
Shit. Bro, holy shit. Dude, Nightmare King Grim, oh my god. Dude, I have security camera footage of me up at 3 a.m. in nothing but my underwear.
Long-term pre-order? What? As of late January, early February 2026, content creator and streamer Tectone is at the center of a major developing controversy involving serious allegations and legal action. Here is a breakdown of the current situation. Long-term protective order. Okay, I reread that. Jojo says, woke up low-key, accidentally fell asleep to the stream. That's okay, Jojo. We have no problem with people falling asleep to the stream. One of my goals with this stream is for it to be entertaining enough to eat a meal to and relaxing enough to sleep to. So I'm glad to hear that I'm doing my job. A Travis County Civil Court granted a 10-year protective order against Tectone in a case filed by his former partner, Pink Chiu. Great name, by the way. I'm also falling asleep. Yeah, it's got to be... Like, what time is it for you, Pap? The ruling followed a hearing where the court found significant evidence under civil standards for allegations of sexual assault, gaslighting, and harassment. 5:45 a.m. Yeah, I forget. You're not as far ahead as I often think. Just 3 hours. 3 hours ahead. On the previous day, though. Was finishing my book club book for tomorrow. What's the book? Bro, I actually miss being in a book club. Loki, I should probably join one so that I read, but then I feel like I need to just lock in on streaming rather than acquire more hobbies. More details and restrictions. The protective order requires Tectone to stay 200 yards away from the victim, surrender any weapons, and pay roughly $50,000 in legal fees. There are reports that he violated the terms of his order within 48 hours. Industry fallout. Following the court ruling, his talent agency, Mythic Talent, severed ties with him. Other creators have publicly cut ties with him as well. Has Asmongold cut ties with Tectone? Asmongold cut ties. Because if he did, then I would know it's serious. With Tectone. Asmongold has not officially announced a cutting ties with Tectone, but their relationship has been strained, particularly following Tectone's controversies, Tectone's departure from OTK. Tectone left OTK following sexual assault and abuse lawsuit verdict in January. When Tectone faced initial accusations in 2024, Asmon addressed them, stating that if the accusations were true, it should result in action, while also cautioning against rushing to judgment before reading details carefully. Previous conflicts in 2025, Tectone accused OTK of using homophobic slurs off stream. That sounds like it's the wrong way around. There isn't a single person called OTK. Tectone accused OTK of using homophobic slurs off stream, which Asmongold addressed, clearing his own name in the process. Like someone in OTK was doing that. February 25, Asmongold has parted ways with OTK to focus on his own content.
It's so annoying. It's so fucking annoying. But I will say, when I do get to beat it, I will make sure that I will beat Simon on stream. I've been told there's a very...
I don't know why he's not even live on Twitch. He's not banned, so why not just go live on Twitch? It's odd. It's odd. Where do we get up to here? Tectone's response. Tectone has largely remained silent publicly following the ruling to avoid violating the strict terms of the protective order. Before the full details surfaced, he attempted to clarify the situation, drawing a distinction between a civil hearing and a criminal conviction. Ongoing controversy and allegations. Fellow streamer Mizkif has heavily disputed Tectone's framing of events, accusing him of minimizing the situation. This is rich coming from Mizkif. And noting that such long-term strict protective orders in Texas are not handed out lightly. Further backlash. The situation has been exacerbated by accusations that Tectone has in the past used his fan base to harass others. I didn't know that he did that. Additionally, he faced renewed backlash for posting a mocking streamer. For a post mocking streamer Pokimane, which some critics pointed to as evidence of his continued behavior. I don't know, bro. He can't make a joke? Like, what was the post? Should we get the Reddit version of events? But that's from a year ago. Tectone admits to using a whiteboard to manipulate Pinky over consent issues. What?
Just wait, chat. Okay, but that's not true. You actually would sit her down with a whiteboard and go over everything to convince her that she was wrong. I'm failing to see how this two connect, but I don't understand what you, in regard, we've talked about with the whiteboard. And you would sit down with her at the whiteboard, and whatever position she was taking, you were all disagreeing on, correct? If we were having an argument and not seeing eye to eye, and we weren't seeing eye to eye, visual aid really helped her, as well as to me.
Guys, I don't think there's anything wrong with drawing on a whiteboard to, like, try and explain something to someone.
Yeah, I got the fuck out of there. I had to get the fuck out of Austin. There was way too many faggots there. That shit was insane.
Okay. That's why he's not on Twitch.
Pull out a whiteboard to explain why she is wrong about consensual, non-consensual. Are you kidding me? He would have to bring out a whiteboard and say, oh, the reason why is because she doesn't.
I'm shocked that Mizkif is still streaming. That's crazy. And people are still watching. Because, I mean, we know that Mizkif was an actual abuser. Isn't Mizkif like the worst? Yeah, actually. Welcome back, Tano Shark. Welcome back. Yeah, Mizkif was like... Yeah, he was doing some of the worst stuff you can do to Emaru. Like, I'm going to KMS in GTA if you do anything I don't want you to do type stuff. And one of the weirdest things was he would get like... He was like slamming doors and stuff and being abusive over her getting more views on Twitch. So, yeah. Pretty wild. So I don't know where we're actually going to get a good explanation of what's happened with Tectone. I will never understand why people are like that. I don't know. Do you have to have received that treatment to like to do that to other people? I don't actually know. I don't actually know. But I do get like sociopath vibes from Miskiff. And I think what I realized, because I always thought he was doing a bit of an act on stream, like when he'd be on stream talking about how, you know, oh, I only care about people because of how many views they get, and he would say stuff like that, and I was like, haha, that's funny. And then yeah, after everything came out, I was like, oh no, that's actually just who he is.
Viewbot button. Oh, we're going to the moon, man.
Actually, yeah, I shouldn't even like unmute his stream, because if he's ripping F slurs, let's just not. The Tectone files just dropped. I don't know, bro. It's 3 a.m. I don't know if I really want to dive into the Tectone files. It does sound bad. I don't think the fact that he used a whiteboard to explain his position on something is bad. What did he do? It sounds like he a protective order was filed by his ex. Yeah, so Travis County Civil Court has granted a 10-year protective order against Tectone in a case filed by his former partner Pinkchew. The ruling followed a hearing where the court found sufficient evidence under civil standards for allegations of sexual assault, gaslighting, and harassment. Protective order requires Tectone to stay 200 yards away from the victim and surrender any weapons and pay roughly $50,000 in legal fees. There are reports that he violated the terms of this order within 48 hours. Yeah, it doesn't sound good. And he was dropped by Mythic Talent because of this whole thing. He's been silent. And then he's just sparked. How long has he been live? Does YouTube tell you? Isn't it just... Yeah, YouTube is so bad at live stuff. He's been live for about 50 minutes. For the first time since all this happened, I guess. Because, I mean, I'm not aware of him being live before this. Since his big break. And the stream is titled, I'm Back, Let's Talk About It. So, yeah, that's interesting.
Gone. Yep. Yep. Any other streamers there? Nope. Nope. There's a whole town, and there's nobody in it, and it's just me, and I'm
That's
alone
probably
every day.
the move.
Nobody talks to me. Nobody looks at me.
His place looks
Actually,
nice.
Everybody hates me here. Yeah, nobody likes me. Yeah, if you've seen photos of me and other people hanging out, that's AI. That's AI. Lakari lives in San Antonio. Hey, birds of a feather.
Bro, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't even make that joke.
Hey, my man. Yes, sir.
What?
Bro, that was crazy. We gotta talk about that shit later, bro. We gotta talk about that shit later. Bro,
Terrible joke.
Everybody getting so upset at everybody.
The kind of joke that makes you go, wait,
Okay, now my
you're looking at CP, bro?
Let me do. I have like this little game that I play with my monitors where like every hour they're like, I think we should turn off. I think we should turn off. I don't know. It's really fun. Hope you're doing fine. I'm doing great, man.
Hey, is it GG?
I think Brandon Herrera and Cody are there as well. A donut operator. I have no idea who those are. Never talked to them. Never hung out with them. Don't talk. I don't know them. Yep. I don't know who those are at all.
11,000 watching.
Each other. In fact, they hate me. I'm
What?
pretty sure.
Does anyone know what kind of numbers he was getting before?
Yep. I mean, the Lakari one is justified. Dude, I'll be real. I haven't really looked into it too much.
Okay, so maybe he doesn't know what happened.
Or something. Oh my God, they're fascist.
Maybe he doesn't really know what happened.
What the fuck does that?
I'm gonna hope he doesn't really know what happened.
Crazy? What the fuck does being a fascist even mean? Like in 2026, do words have meanings anymore? I see so many people being called words over like nothing. Like, oh, bro, you
like authoritarian, right?
Dude, you're
Fascism is a far-right, authoritarian, ultra-nationalist political ideology characterized by dictatorial leader, centralized autocracy, militarism, and forcible suppression of opposition. Yeah, I don't think I know a single person that that definition would apply to. I feel like most people are pro free speech, or at least just wouldn't fit this definition.
What are you, fucking gay? I started to fucking read. Do you want the TRT? I mean, if you need it, but just make sure that you actually need it before you start. I didn't need it.
Oh, bro.
I just was convinced that I needed it. Yeah, I started to read. What are you, fucking nerd? Yeah, then seeing Kai Cenat start reading as well was great.
Yeah, Kai Cenat's ripping into the books, hitting the books.
I'm not gonna lie. Kai reading, I think that's a big W. Rakai reading, oh my god. Like, bro, oh my god. Like, I'm pretty sure people watching Rakai try to read made so many people racist. Like, am I crazy? Like, dude, genuinely. Like,
do we want to see Rakai reading?
Made so many people so fucking racist. Brax betrayed you. Don't worry, we're gonna talk about all that, and we're gonna do
that
Q&As.
bad. Well,
how many animes you been watching? Did I watch anything? Beast Games Season 2. Bro.
This Beast Game.
That shit is so good. I don't care. Beast Game Season 2, Smart versus Strong.
Which side are you on?
Location, creating, and implementation intention is a strategy you can use. You can use pair a new habit with a specific time and location. The implementation intention formula is I will behavior and time and location. Habit stacking is a strategy you can use to pair a new habit with a current habit. The habit stacking formula is.
But it can all spark to make a strong artwork. That's how I would define the sneaker equation. I would say these sneakers.
There's nothing wrong with his reading ability. He's just yelling.
Have gone through the same process, coming out with the 2 points of
I don't know why he's being aggressive. Maybe he's like worried that reading. Maybe that's what Tectone was talking about when he was talking about like people thinking that reading is gay. Maybe he's worried people think that him reading is gay. So he's doing it as aggressively as possible to avoid any accusations. I thought he was going to be really bad at reading. He was not particularly bad at reading. He's just yelling for some reason.
Holy fuck, that shit is so good. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That shit is so good. What else? Did I watch any anime? I actually don't know. It's been so long. It's hard to remember what I've done, what I haven't done. Yeah, I know I just walked my dog. Dude, y'all gotta see Mango.
Okay. Like, yeah, he's just yelling for some reason. This guy's doing marbles, looks like. Is he asleep? His phone? Like, what's going on? I know he's a streamer and he wants to be entertaining, but he's overdoing it, yeah. Yeah, I guess he's doing it to try to be entertaining. I don't know. Does seem odd. Does seem like too much. Why isn't all live, dude? Why isn't all live? This guy's title is Daddy is Here. Okay. Chinat. Chinat. He went live. I said, why isn't all live? And he went live. Chinat. He's listening. This is a Bang Up app? I don't know this. I've never heard this before. Is this like new music? No, this isn't new, this is old. Yeah. Searching for redemption, kind of Christian vibes. There he is! What? What is this? Oh, this is like a pre-made video. Oh, what was that? What was that? Okay, that's live. The top of his head. Guys, this kid is the next XQC. I'm calling it right now. He's 14. He's already in the game. He's already funny and entertaining. He's the next XQC. I'm telling ya. Alright, that is the raid message. Everyone copy the raid message. And we are raiding. Ooh. One in chat or paste the raid message in chat once you have copied it. Please, everyone. I'm not asking you to hang around. I'm not asking you to tell all your life story. I'm just asking you to copy and paste that raid message. Thank you, Pap. Thank you, Tano Shark. I guess some of those are sub emotes. Maybe I should do a version for the unsubbed. The unsubbed masses. Raid. There's the unsubbed version of... So Tano Shark, you might want to copy that version that doesn't have any sub emotes. Tano, if you want to either put a one in chat or paste that version. You're very welcome, Tano. I didn't even think about the fact that some of those are sub emotes. Everyone copy the raid message, dude. If you're here, copy the raid message. We're raiding all in a few seconds here.